Okay, we're going live.
Oh my god, this thing is so disgusting. Oh, we're on camera now?
Yes. Assuming it doesn't blow up.
I don't know if I really like this.
You're going to love it. It's going to be great. What's up, YouTube? We are working in the garage. Nobody's here yet. Did you get, Bob, you get the alert? Did you get the alert?
Hey.
Actually, I don't see me over here.
Hold that right there for me.
You're going to play?
Oh, I got the alert.
Yeah, baby.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Fuck it. No, it's not in there. You should have been.
Wow, I'm a little busy.
I like how I can hear you.
Turn it, flip it. Keep going. Is it tight?
What's the delay?
Well, there's like a second or two delay because, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's actually really not that bad.
I probably shouldn't be writing this.
I'm going to reload this because I don't think it's actually
All
up.
the way down.
Yep.
Twitchy Nick, what's up, dude? That's all right. It's a Saturday night, and we're working on bikes. I'm all the way. I'm supposed to be down here. So don't worry about it, brother. I saw you had a good ride today. Looked like you were out somewhere. Good weather. It was on Instagram, I think you put it up there.
Mindset that
It's pretty
everything
good.
was
Working on my buddy's bike. He put in a new drivetrain.
that everything
Right
was
there.
like I purposed it.
Yes.
So you're going home to get your chains off?
I wasn't gonna.
You should run home. He
Not gonna happen.
So he got a new drivetrain, but he forgot his
Chain.
he forgot his chain. So we're just kind of trying to figure it out. First time I've ever been on that trail. Sweet. Yeah, it looked pretty good. So you're in Virginia, right, Nick? I think you're in Virginia. Well, he's got the chat.
He's chatting.
Oh,
For some reason, my chat thing isn't.
But she,
My chat's supposed to show up on here, and it's not. And that makes me sad.
Why is it so low, dude? Like, can you?
Why is it so low? So you
Why
can see
is
the
it
bike.
Turn the screen.
Oh,
Just
okay,
a touch.
fine. All right.
You gotta see the beauty of the face.
Got my fucking
There you
face
go.
out.
There you go.
That trail's in Virginia. That's what I thought. Why is my chat not showing up?
So this is a derailleur.
I know. I've experienced this.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you knew it. Sorry.
You can talk like a normal volume, by the way.
I am talking my
I'm
normal
a good
voice.
student, and I remember when you teach me
I
things.
remember.
I was trying to be nice.
So, John, what are you working on right now? What are you doing?
I'm working on busting Bob's balls right now.
Aside from that.
I am aligning Robert's derailleur hanger.
And what are you using for that? You got a special
derailleur
tool?
hanger straightener.
You got a straightener. And why do you want a straight derailleur hanger?
So that your bike shifts properly.
Yeah.
And, and stuff like that. It helps all the shifting operate properly.
That's good stuff. We like proper shifting. So I set this thing up too. Let's see if this even works. Yeah, my lab stuff isn't working.
Yes, it is, Bob. It sure is.
Oh my god.
I think we're a little bent, just a teeny bit.
Oh, is it really that bad?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
it's a disaster.
That probably explains why.
Probably didn't even need a new drivetrain.
I was gonna say.
No, this is
fine, derailleur hanger.
this is my buddy's garage. It's John's garage, the one who's doing all
John's
the work
garage?
right now. This is John's garage, and that's his.
Let me give you
a
I'll give
scout.
you a phone number if you need work done.
That's right, yeah. Now my garage, I only have a 2-car garage. This is a 3-car, so we always come here to mess around. What's up, Kevin? How are you this evening?
And you have no tools.
I don't have the tools.
Did you mount your bike hanger thing yet?
No, that's gonna be another part of my. I think I want to do that as part of a live stream. Mount
I can't wait.
Bike
thing.
hanger where? In your garage?
It's cool. It mounts to the wall and
It's like the thing we saw.
So it's right up your alley. It's really
no.
cheap. And it's a bike stand, but it mounts on the wall, and you can move it to different places. I got it for him for Christmas.
Oh my god, John, that's very thoughtful of you.
Well,
You
Nick
can keep them out of my
appreciates
house.
your organized chaos.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
hold on, Nick. Let me.
Mary, come on, don't do that. That's not
Mary's here
nice.
too. Here, Mary, scoot over. Scoot over. You're in the shot. I want to show his That's his workbench.
That's not
yeah.
a workbench. That's a pile of shit.
So it's a mess. Feverish Metal Sam, ride Highland. It's awesome. That's what I hear, dude. Everybody talking about Highland. You haven't been to Highland, right, John?
I have not.
You have not been to
That's New
Highland.
Hampshire, right?
Yeah, New Hampshire. This is my.
It's a downhill park.
I like bikes. Trail Features likes bikes. Yeah, it's a downhill park. I like bikes. Well, then you came to the right place, Joseph, because we've got bikes
We've got bikes and stupid people.
and beer.
And beer, which makes stupid people.
I'm watching you operate this, John. You know.
If you'd like, you can do it. If you'd like. So basically, that's how far it's all.
Yeah, I know. Well, when it was over here, remember it was off by like a whole half a mile.
So there is always a possibility that
You would
when
break
it's
this up
this
right now.
is this bad, it could break. So I'm trying not
Well,
to
if you
do
do
that.
that, then I'll just need a derailleur in a chain.
Yeah, sure. I'll just take care of it.
So Joseph, I've got Streamlabs set up. I don't know which looks pretty cool. For some reason, maybe because I'm in like.
That is a good question. I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
When
It
you-
did work this time.
It's just basically it's normal.
So I got all my stuff. So I don't know if Super Chat's still turned on, and I'm sure it's super loud with them. But if you Super Chat, I will show up right here on a little bike, just like that showed up, which is pretty cool. It's fun. And if Super Chat isn't enabled, I have like a little donate thing. You can just like give me a tip or whatever. But you probably shouldn't pay me. This is probably it's pretty lame. So anyways, for those of you who are new, we are actually installing, we're straightening out my buddy's,
because then it's consistent. Because it's
wish I could
possible
stay. No
that
worries,
they're
Nick.
a little bit.
Take care. Check in. I don't know how long we're going to go. Usually when we're working with John, it goes late and there's beer involved and stuff. So yeah, so my buddy's got a new drivetrain, Bob, and we're going to put that on. That's right. That's Bob. And yeah, hopefully it's somewhat entertaining. We just fixed
That's pretty close though.
fixed Mary's bike, which is pretty cool.
You should show them. Probably have to show them more.
Huh? Show Mary's bike? I mean, it's not that exciting.
Bob and Mary are really into that matchy thing. That's why they have exactly the same bike.
They got good deals.
Actually, really into matching.
Good.
I was just into.
Are you really into the matching?
She really is.
Yeah.
I just thought I would get a reasonable bike for not so much money, which is what I thought I would do myself.
It's a reasonable bike.
Oh yeah, you just got to pull the trigger and get it on, Nick. I thought you were taking off, dude. I mean,
entertained by what's
you're more than one. I know.
It's three people watching one guy work.
Don't neglect your family.
It's like what happens on the side of the highway.
Is that what happens on the side of the highway?
Well,
Oh, you mean like construction workers?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
see.
the joke, right.
You know, those hard-working construction
I know.
workers.
I'm sorry. You might have a couple. I apologize. You guys do
This
good
guy
work.
sucks.
If you work on an I-84 project, get your shit together.
Yeah. Personal, local problems. So what's everybody doing tonight? Anybody else working on their bikes?
Obviously, they're really bored.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. Really bored.
John's bike shop.
It's hard hitting in here. Nobody messes around.
Do you want me to take this off now, John? I know that's such a bummer. Well, I just have to put the old chain on until.
Hey Barry, thank you so much, man. I owe you guys some more videos. I've been doing this is my second live stream, which is pretty crazy, pretty fun. Looks like the quality's not bad. But yeah, it's been rainy and kind of crappy here lately, so I haven't been able to get out on the trails and work on anything. And I really need to clean my bike so that I can do a bike check.
Able to get out there and ride.
Hey,
What?
TM.
The doors go out.
Just no not like so.
Huh?
Stuck in
Barry, where are you from?
Mary.
If anybody has any... No, I said Barry, not Mary.
Barry.
Barry Simmons. But Mary is here if anyone has questions for Mary. She's just hiding off camera. She doesn't want to... She doesn't want to be associated with me.
John, I thought you would have given me a clean rag.
Is that the one with the grease on it?
Why would you wipe a brake rotor?
Oh, right. It self-cleans, man.
Well, something is nasty about this.
Here.
Bike repair for the handicap.
We're having all the tools over right here.
Right
here.
I moved a bunch of them.
All right.
Hey, John, do you know what the little red scissors are?
Oh God, I don't want to knock you off.
We used them the other night, and
Okay, I'm gonna work
right away,
on the front. We got to get his
put them in the
shifter
roller,
off,
just
so I got to take his.
I feel like that's something you can solve. Holy cow!
All right, you made me feel better.
You have to take bar ends off? Yeah, I think I have to
Yeah.
take bar ends.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise it won't slip out.
Don't have that
He's from
right.
Cape
The
Cod.
greasy
From
rag.
Cape Cod. Sweet, dude.
Hey, go get the brake oil and wipe your rotors.
Is there any good riding up there? On the Cape itself,
I'm kidding,
aside
don't
from,
put that on your
I mean, because I know you can ride the,
That was a.
Well, there is
they have, like, the,
actual,
No, there's
yeah,
no
the trail.
such thing as
Yeah, by
brake
the beach.
well, there's like
I've done that
rotor
before.
cleaner spray.
Oil. Yes, brake cleaner. Yes, it's.
Do you have brake cleaner, John?
No.
I have that at home.
Guys, number 10
You don't
tip.
need brake cleaner.
Number 10 tip. Brake cleaner.
There is
Brake
no
cleaner.
need for brake cleaner if you don't wipe your rotors with a greasy rag. Stupid.
Number 1 tip. Don't go to John's bike shop.
So this is basically like bike repair with your father. What are you, stupid? Except that I'm not your father, Bob. And that's okay.
But
You
still
are,
think
John.
you're stupid.
No, I didn't say that.
Huh.
I inferred that you're stupid. I actually don't think you're stupid.
On the Cape Trail
You
of
just act
Tears
stupid
and
sometimes.
Otis.
Trail features, give me a buck.
Features.
Oh, look! He got the little
What does that
thing.
mean?
He just wanted to see my little guy pop up.
Features.
I can't believe. So Joseph, I'm surprised that I still have super chats. Like I totally thought that was gonna be
So-
something we lost.
So
So,
this is super chat.
So how much do you
well, it's when people give me a buck worth it. So my next goal is to like get that little guy animated. I also have to finish
buy a
paying my
stock
designer
set,
for him. He
like just a better
he just
set,
got me
you're
back,
probably looking at 4
some
to
stuff.
6. And you really gotta really
Thanks, buddy.
think about that because
What?
what? No, what?
Why are you
600?
barring so tight, dude?
Yes.
God damn it. That's not what Jordan said he spent. I feel like Jordan.
What?
No, he spent 300. Okay.
Yeah,
you
buck
asked.
each.
Okay, you asked.
Wait, each?
150 each.
Okay.
Ah,
See,
that's fine.
Does he sometimes not let you finish your sentence before he
I heard
starts
what you
talking?
said. You said 4 to 6. And I was like,
See
what?
what I mean?
And you're like, what? I was like, that's like way more money than I thought it was going to be.
See, my wife does this to me too. It's very annoying.
4 to 6 is a lot.
4 to 6 is a lot. Thank you. Jordan backed me up, and Jordan's more famous on YouTube than you are, so.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
More famous.
All right, I'm
on
listening.
YouTube.
I will stop talking and listen to you, John. So continue.
I don't feel like talking.
John, that's a lie.
I feel like all of this stuff is over tightened, by the way, too.
Well, John did that, by the way, so
Did he?
you can, yeah.
It's really tight.
It's actually, when you leave your bike, in
See, now it's my fault.
Area
John did the
over
work. My
It's
fault.
always your fault.
John's my John.
You have
It's
no
always your
proof that I
problem.
was the last person to tighten those.
So, continue with the wheel conversation.
So, if you're going to buy a stock set of wheels, you can probably get a decent set for anywhere between $300-400.
Okay.
If you want to get a slightly better set of wheels, because basically you'll get a set of wheels just like this. If these wheels are good enough, then they're great.
Yeah,
They're
you're
fine.
not.
Well, I
But
just
if you
basically
wanna
want
get-
like a legit tubeless wheel. 'Cause
Right,
I'm
so
running
then-
Yeah, the rim, you
tubes
mean.
now.
So
Right.
you'll end up spending probably about $400 for a solid wheel set. You could get one for
Cheaper,
like
right?
Georgia did
Right.
for $3, but you're really, if you want my opinion, spend a little bit more and you'll get a better wheel set that's rebuildable.
Yeah.
That's,
Is that an old Ford Bronco?
No.
No, that's a Scout and it's for sale. It's a 1974 Scout 2. It's awesome. Needs a full frame up rebuild.
We can ship it to you in Colorado, so be there when you get there, Joseph. Someone tells me, though, you're not like a... I don't know. I guess I could see you driving that.
Who, me?
No, Joseph.
Oh.
Who asked the question?
Wow, that seems a little harsh. You don't even know poor Joseph.
Sure do. All right, I can't get this off. So
was one of? Did you strip it?
it's not stripped, but this end doesn't seem to want to get. I can't get it at quite the right angle. So
Can you use the other side?
Okay, would you like me to fix it before you guys strip it out?
no, I'm just gonna let him take care of it.
Okay, so
This is
strip it out.
thrilling
Right,
stuff. I love that I
feel
like pop in.
you should. That's
I didn't strip it.
no. But this is not.
Let me just take a look at it.
Okay. He said, "Please." Just ask nicely.
Because I'm going to need to fix it regardless.
Did you get this one, Jordan?
That one's all set. Yep. And I'm missing.
So dirty. The issues over here. I didn't touch it. It's all Jordan's handiwork.
Can't blame me. Can't blame me. What?
Wait, we're gonna have to take this off, right? Oh, really?
Take one off.
Okay.
Why? Why would
You take this
Well,
one?
because I have this. I have a new one of those bad boys.
If that's SRAM, it's the Torx.
It works.
Hold it.
Right there.
Hmm.
Right there.
Here?
Yep.
Wait, really? We don't have to take the.
So we get a 6mm.
Okay. Excuse me.
Probably a 6, yeah. And then here.
Get out of frame, man.
So
This is a beautiful head. You're welcome.
Nobody was thanking you for that.
Um,
So this is a really
Okay.
good torque wrench.
trying to find.
Really
it's
nice
not
one.
really a really good one. But
Wow, it's better than like the ones that you see, like the
Oh,
Park
so
Tools
this,
one.
Oh yeah, this doesn't have it.
So crappy.
Yeah, so basically, make sure it fits. You're not going to be able to do it with that. You're going to need to use the short end.
Did you get this off or no?
No, I needed you to get that on the
No, I thought you were. It's Venzo VPT.
jeez.
VPT.
It's a decent value torque wrench.
It's good.
Not great.
That's good.
So this guy is going to hold it.
Because of the thing is not cooperating.
Yeah, sometimes
This
they
is
get.
not. This is not. It's too. Okay. It's too small. Huh? Don't you think?
Yeah, this is a 4.5. Wasn't it?
Where's the 5?
No, somebody probably took it up.
Does somebody have the 5?
Huh?
There's something on the ground.
There's something on the ground. Can you grab it?
This one?
That must be the 5 because everything else got the back.
Yeah. So one of the jobs we did, I'm having my stem spin a decent. I bought a torque wrench that weekend. They're sure worth peace of mind. Yeah, they're definitely worth the investment. So right before we went live, we swapped out Mary's. Oh, sweet! Why is that 52? Just came on. Mary's shock from her bike. You can see here. Usually the shock's like that long, but it's just totally hosed. I don't think I can pull it out. So we had to swap this out. We're gonna RMA this. Yeah, I have gloves. You want gloves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Bobby's gonna be entertaining for a little bit.
No, it doesn't. My daughter thinks he's in there being homely. She goes, "Oh, I'm being homely. I'm making cookies." I'm like, "No, you're
Homely.
not homely."
That's what all work.
Here's your mom.
I think John has gloves too. But
So, anybody on done any work to your bike recently?
Could you come over here and
I just
hold
asked a
the
question. I'm trying to get the conversation flowing, John.
All right, okay. Well, I
Hold the
just
mic.
need you to hold me so I can get the
Mary's
repair
gonna check
flowing.
the conversation.
It says, after
Could
having
you
my
shine the light
stem
over here,
spin on a decent, I bought a torque wrench that weekend. Oops.
Could you turn the light so I can see?
Oh,
I like your helmet. Oh.
I asked them if they done any work on it.
On that
Stream froze.
light blue. If
Should
they're
be
not
back.
there-
Sorry about that, Joseph. Everybody else. I don't know why that happens occasionally, but good eye. I got gloves. Woo, we talked about these last time. We're actually going to use them today.
What's the problem? Is it stripped? Or it's just like super tight?
It was super tight, too. It was incredibly tight.
Nice job, man. This is not John's first rodeo.
No.
You're gonna need to get another set of rings.
I feel like you
Did
probably...
you loosen this one?
I loosened it. I didn't loosen it like crazy, but I loosened it.
This is a nice
Flashlight.
You need the light or you're good. You'd like that.
Holy cow!
What happened?
Oh.
My Allen wrench just broke.
Oh, is that what we heard snap?
Yep.
Wow.
So.
Well, it was certainly gripping.
So just.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, freaking froze again.
Yeah, so this is frozen as well, so that's gonna be.
So speaking of frozen.
So we will be
see
cutting
that?
off this with
Yeah.
a hacksaw.
Wait.
So we just.
Cutting off what?
No, yeah, we will.
The end of this just severed off inside the grip from the bike. We are Barry. We are replacing the drivetrain on this bike. But the problem we're having right now
every once in a while, they'll
is that
weld to
the
each
grip that we need to take off so we can get the actual shift off, the shifter off.
Mary, what are you doing?
Just broke our Allen wrench, so we're gonna have to get medieval on it to get it off completely. And I think Bobby owes John a new Allen wrench.
I don't know John shit.
Because that just snapped right off.
I gave you $40 for my dinner.
I feel like John should have known better.
And Jordan's gave. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me? John, I brought you a sip of sunshine.
It's true.
Where? I don't have any.
It's in your refrigerator.
It's in your fridge.
Would you like
I need a.
Can that make you less cranky?
Can I plug this into my extension cord? Why, the battery doesn't work or something?
The processor will go into low power mode.
Oh, alright, well then I guess...
The answer is no.
Alright, Bob, I can't work on your bike
Do
anymore.
we have alternate extension cords, or is there only one extension cord?
I can go...
Got you one?
I don't know. Whatever John wants, he gets. So don't turn it off unless John tells you to do that.
No, leave it there. We'll just move the bike closer. You know, we wouldn't want to make Jordan...
Be less famous.
What are you doing with that? Oh, you got a replacement for that too?
I got a replacement for everything, John. Jordan.
Except his chain.
Even my chain, which I just did.
I see.
It had to be something, you know.
Sure. Did it have to be?
Yeah.
Or just needs?
No, it had to be. Good television, you know? There's always drama, John.
Mom by Geek. I think we're definitely streaming. Everything looks good on my end, dude. I don't know. Hopefully that's not a normal problem. Anybody else got issues with the stream? You got me. I know Barry's got me. Any of my New England friends? This is what we're drinking up here. The classic sip. Very good.
Classic sip.
Classic sip. Not bad at all.
So, like, what's the trick that I get this off?
It's kind of like a puzzle.
You gotta bring it.
Oh, I can watch this all day.
So he's trying to get
You wanna have
the chain
Mary
ring.
Do you want to let Mary do it?
Alright, Mary, you want to come? Dr. Mommy and it work. Hold on.
Mary, could you remove that chain ring for us?
This is like a puzzle for adults.
I feel like you
an
could,
adult
Mary.
puzzle.
Oh, no, hold on. That's it. Everyone just calm down.
It's like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
We're working it.
You,
No.
you shouldn't have to force it, though.
I'm not forcing anything. Nothing good comes from forcing anything.
Although, you know, it's possible that I might have had to take that up, because remember I had to have that special tool
Yes,
that you probably don't have with you.
I have it in my car, as a matter of fact.
Oh, you think we had to take his cranks off
That's
to get
what
this out?
I said. You have to take my
Oh,
car off.
okay.
Well, let's check.
Well, because you
Let's
had
check through, y'all.
you had the chain guy down there for a while.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what we got to take off. But
Yeah.
we may have not ever tried to take this off. This is a very small chain ring, so let me just give it a minute.
Thank you. But you can't quite see what we're doing. Oh God, I unplugged it. Oh no, everything's going to hell. Poufwa!
Wait, John, you didn't go all the way, buddy.
You got to take the pedal off, stupid. You'll need
Why didn't we? You know, I mean, this is.
You'll need an 8mm socket. Yeah, 8mm Allen.
There we go. Progress is being made on the
We
bike.
are going to need to cut off your thing. This is not going to come off by normal means. You're lucky in that I may actually have an extra collar.
Wait, no. Do you know which one I have to go?
It's you pedal forward, so it should be backwards. So the back of the bike. So that should be correct. Okay, go ahead.
You got it?
Yep. There you go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Is that what they say?
There is a saying similar to that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Why are you taking that off, dude? This guy doesn't know what he's doing.
John,
Ryan, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I'm sorry I missed your ride today. Oh, wait, that's not Ryan. That's Schlagic. That's somebody else. Hello, other Ryan.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's taking the wrong thing off.
Yeah.
That's a little tight.
The worst part is I didn't even notice.
Here. So hold those. If you'd like
They're
those.
$30 a piece.
Well, I've got to cut them off. These are $25 if you want them.
How much are the ones I bought?
This is how John makes all of his money, by the way. He doesn't actually work.
You know what?
He doesn't work at all.
You know what? They're not for sale anymore.
He resells.
Whoa, that was Jordan harassing you. I don't understand why I have to be penalized.
I also have these, and these are $20, but you don't get grips. All you're going to do is get a set of clamps.
So is there anything wrong with my grips?
No, your grips are fine. But we're going to cut them off.
You're gonna cut the clamp off.
Your grips are worn, but that's up to you to decide. I mean, actually, they're not really that worn because you never ride your bike, so they're probably fine.
So we're trying to figure out if he should get new grips or not.
So how about this? Why don't you pull your audience and I'll do whatever they tell me to do.
So what were the options then?
I know.
Is it moving?
Yes, moving. Oh yeah.
Oh, it is?
I just needed to reset the.
Alright, well remember, anytime you're loosening, what I was going to say is anytime that you're loosening something like this,
So these are our replacements.
always...
Hashtag up. Does it actually work? Can I actually do a bang
What I
pull?
was going to say is if the bike pedals this
No,
way,
that
it's
doesn't
always
work.
the opposite
That would be
way,
cool, though.
So even on that side,
Honestly, I
it will be the opposite
think.
way.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna do it.
So
So
that's a little
should
different.
need Nightbot. I don't have
I
Nightbot.
could share that with the...
He's
with
got
the
these.
community.
He can buy full replacement grips.
Don't lose your...
How much you selling these for, John?
25.
Those are... Now they're $30.
$30.
$25.
$30.
I don't know why I said
Or
$30.
he can
They're
keep his grips and just
Don't be like
do the
No, they're
replacement
$30.
clamps.
They might
I
be-
think most people are
I think
thinking
they're $40, right, Mary? I think they're fine.
the replacement grips. These are on one grips. I think these are just
Those are double lockers. Those are good.
double
grips.
locks. Why do you have these?
Because I bought them.
John's bike shop.
Because I bought them for my bike. Actually, you know what, Bob? I may have.
They're ODIs, Joseph.
You know what?
I think they're pretty good. Here, let me.
So here.
We have the technology.
Give me
We have the
those grips.
technology. Hold on.
Give me those grips.
They're wondering how much meat it's got on it. I think that they're okay.
They're fun.
You know, they're
Bobby
fine.
never rides his bike. He walks his bike down everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a couple of people here that actually work for a living. John,
I'll take
you know?
those back.
Which ones? These?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna take these.
Okay.
I have a solution, Bob.
Hey, Joseph runs the same grips, Bob. You're in good company.
Joseph, tell me how you feel about it, Joseph. They treating you right?
Treating you
Is
right.
John trying to treat me wrong?
He's trying to take.
No, I'm not.
He's trying to take advantage.
No, I'm
I
not.
think John may be trying to take advantage. How much did they cost? Let's know. Let's talk some
That's right.
facts.
Let's get on Amazon.
Well, it's also how much you need them,
That's true.
So I personally feel like I may have a solution for you anyway. So before you get all cocky,
Cocky? What are you talking about, cocky?
Also, what's the chat's thoughts on white cable housing?
Super gay.
Yeah. We don't. That's not very nice,
I'm
John.
sorry.
It's not. I don't like it, especially on a black bike. Like I just think it stands out in the wrong kind of way. So we're going to be getting rid of this tonight. Not to mention that it's just pretty rusted at the end. I don't know if you can even really see. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I can't help but feel like I'm in
A fishbowl?
middle school or something.
Oh.
Why do you feel like you're in middle school?
You gotta be careful what you say.
Oh.
No,
You can say lots of things.
No, I understand. No, I meant it's just.
When are we going to cut this thing off? This is what the people want.
Well, no, let's what's going on?
We have to cut it off. It's
I
gonna get
understand
cut
that,
off.
but I want to know what my options are and what the people feel like I should be doing.
All right, so here's the
Regarding
deal.
John's.
I have a few options for you.
John
So
now has a few options.
I've
Yeah.
already given you two
I agree.
options. I've also thought of another.
Everyone hates the white cable, by the way.
Well, I hate the white cable. That's what came into the bike,
Yeah, and
We're
these.
replacing
Mary
it
hates
now.
her white cable too. Now we're gonna need to change it.
That's right.
Doesn't matter.
It matches my tires.
It matches your.
Why do you have white?
Oh wow, she has the Kenda nasty
Oh, it shows the Kendo, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
He's basically saying the tires that he got you on that bike are no good.
I'm talking about the tires that came with
White is for the colorblind, that's right.
So he actually chose those tires to make it harder for you because he's insecure about his riding ability.
That's it. John's got Dr. John. We got Dr. Monahan. We have Dr. John. Dr. John, John's Bike Shop, Cheshire, Connecticut. Stop by anytime.
It's true. Joseph does make a good point. Blue and white is mint. You know, because the white will pop on that.
Oh, I think there's like a, isn't BKXC, isn't like the gloves blue and white?
Yeah, yeah. Brian's gloves are. Although he's got that orange logo now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Celebrate his new bike. So what are you doing, John? He's cleaning?
I'm just cleaning.
Cleaning
Let's
his
let
bike
the master
because,
work.
you know,
George, let's not.
Because I'm afraid to let Bob do it because he'd probably won't be done right. Alright, so we'll worry about the grips in a bit, but basically I have some. Is that nice and clean? You got
It's
all
super.
the-
It's super.
Okay, I'm
We approve the clean process.
Nice job, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice gloves, by the way.
Thank you,
I
Jordan.
give it to him. You can have some too, John. I brought the whole case.
Yeah,
Like,
you did.
It's okay. I like a little grease on my
Yeah.
hands once in a while.
makes you feel manly.
It does, actually.
I feel like I'm doing this wrong.
Oh God, this
Just
is
wiggle
good
it
stuff.
around a little bit.
Is that what John did? It goes
Yeah.
on like this.
There's so
boom,
many.
Boom, boom.
This sounds like you've heard this before, Bob.
Just wiggle it around a little bit. Yeah, I got you, John. I got you. Hey, everybody, Bob Hughes figured it out.
Does that thing move?
Thumbs up.
Oh God,
Sorry about that. Let me
Okay.
get these things over here.
we figured it out.
Should I, wait, seriously, should I take these out to clean anything?
Yes, this cable housing is going. We got fresh
It wouldn't
cable
hurt.
housing.
Yeah.
Red, blue, and white. You can look like
Why
a
you-
rider for
did you
Colgate
really just
toothpaste.
do that?
That's right.
John, I delegate responsibility.
That's awesome.
And Mary, also, we all have to learn here.
I
We
love
don't
the look.
learn by doing.
Mary's like, what thing?
So much. Here, I'll show you. Just
You
take
can say
this-
fuck.
A little piece of.
Remember, if you're a kid, don't swear. Swearing's gross for kids.
Do you want
Cool
gloves
for
too?
kids. Why? What is Mary doing? Why is she
I would
doing?
ask her just to clean this piece right here.
Oh, yeah. Grab some gloves. Where did that come from?
That came from. I have to screw this back on.
It came from I have to
I
screw
got
this
it,
back
I got
on.
it.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
I got you, Mary. Thanks for your help. Not like I got you.
Man,
you know,
it is
your
a
replacement
tough
shot
crowd
for fucking
here
free or
tonight.
anything.
It's a tough crowd in here tonight. Mary, by the way, you don't have to stay out here. You're welcome to, of course, but you don't have to.
John does.
This is where all the entertainment's at. Nobody wants to miss this.
Can you hold
Did
that?
you find an extension cord yet or no?
No, I haven't looked for an extension cord yet.
I can probably sacrifice some juice.
No, Jordan, don't do it.
Well, hold on. I probably, just let me get set up, because I probably will only need to do this for...
So you're gonna cut right in the middle. You're gonna cut the bolt right off, right
No,
here.
I'm going to just try to weaken it, and then I'll snap it.
John, we haven't talked
Okay.
about all my options fully, so we keep getting distracted. If you
Well,
can,
you know what we have? Here's the first option.
What do you mean your
we have to
options?
deal with.
For what?
The option is that we have to cut it off. So then
Yeah, that's the first
we'll
step.
talk about some other stuff.
So the problem is, what the problem is, this grip is stuck on. The
aluminum and steel have
Unified,
anodized
you know.
together
Yeah.
and actually broke an Allen wrench trying to take
Right
it
in
off.
there.
So tight.
so we're gonna have to
Cut it off.
cut it off. Well, we
Cut
got
it
the
off with
Dremel.
the Dremel.
5 is missing.
Where's the Dremel? What's that?
The 5 is missing.
It might be in the cart there or in somebody's pocket. I've been working a bike up on the internet. No matter how right you are, you're still wrong.
All I
yeah.
will tell you is we have several options.
do you have 5? Do you have
I
5?
do not have 5 millimeter in my pocket.
And we are fighting the good fight of we lost.
A tool.
Allen
is right
keys.
here. I got it. Thank you.
There's a tool.
There's a tool. We got a lot of tools in the room tonight.
So let's see. Maybe what we can do here is.
Cars for sale. Anybody want it? $7. Okay, now Joseph got the good joke. Oh, you want to do this? Yeah, I can do that. Power issues. We have the power.
I'll let you get squared away first.
I'm still actually putting.
Put it down.
Do you have a chain on your mouth?
I don't know how you. It's in,
Okay,
it's in
it's
your
been-
Thanks,
car.
Mary would
So
remember.
long.
Oh, it was in there for months, but then I took it out because John said I wouldn't need it.
Well, it's bent.
Well, straighten it.
It did.
Obviously not enough.
Boom. Of course, this helps.
Ah,
What? Man, Dremel sucks.
I hate my Dremel.
What's the chat's thought on Dremels? We like Dremels, we don't like Dremels.
I feel they're too fragile.
They're pretty chintzy. I mean, I've never actually used one. I've only seen it used by John, but every time he uses it, it does seem super chintzy. So that's my opinion. That's my internet opinion.
Well, I feel like the cutting blades and stuff are just too sacrificial. I feel like they should be a little more durable.
Resilient.
Mountain Bike Geek likes his.
Well, I know.
So
And when mine saves my ass, I like it too.
That's
but
true.
For the most part, I find it annoying.
Yeah, I wish it was a little bit more resilient. You know?
I wish the attachments were more like real tools.
Right. What's the chat's kind of... Yeah, they are friggin' expensive. What? What you up there? Near my face. Barry likes his Dremel too. Let's try that. Boop. Messing with the chat position. That looks good.
How's it going?
I think it's going well.
So do you guys use a do you use the Torx press for this or the
What are you putting on?
No, just sock them down, but don't go nuts. Can I get this a little
Yeah, move it. Yeah. I mean, I brought the extension cord for this, so. This is cool. So we're running the Dremel off the same outlet that I have my laptop plugged into. So that should, it's all good. Should just really like cause some awesome issues. This is professional quality of videography right here.
Let's hope we don't have to cut into your. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe what we'll do.
Don't do this at home, kids.
I'm gonna need to flip the bike over, so I'm gonna need you to stop that.
Wait, give me 1 second to get that in a little bit. All right, there you go.
Actually,
Why do you need to flip it?
where's the? Because I'm gonna try to
You're gonna
cut
try and do it
through
there?
the bolt instead of.
Yeah, that's what I figured you'd do.
Hey, where's the flashlight?
Here.
Where is it?
Could you come over here and hold something this for me? So if you could stand over there.
So what we're gonna
So
cut right
basically,
now.
here's where I'm looking to try to get
Yeah, here.
my angle. See that little slot right there? So I need you to kind of just shine
We're gonna cut right
there so I can see it.
here
Okay.
Because I gotta
We gotta cut that
the hole
off.
in there.
because it's basically stuck on there.
You hear that thing go?
That came, that went flying by my face. What was that?
That was the nut. That was the head of the screws.
Oh wow! Look at that hole.
It was so. See, it's all rusted. Like
that's
not rusted, but it's all.
crazy.
Yeah, that's rusted.
Wow.
And it swelled inside the aluminum, and that was it.
And then it just went flying by my face.
Yeah, that really did pop.
Yeah.
It broke my freaking Allen wrench. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Those are good Allen wrenches.
So Joseph wondered why we didn't drill the bolt out.
Because there was an Allen wrench stuck in it.
Oh,
That's hard
yeah.
to steel.
Yeah, there was an Allen wrench in it. And I mean, this makes for better live streaming. So I almost lost my life tonight. I'm so sad Bobby missed that. I mean, I guess I'm not that sad. He can watch it on the replay.
That's true. He can sign up. He can subscribe.
He can subscribe.
And where did the head of it go?
I don't know. You're gonna find it embedded in your tire.
Yeah, which is another joy. That's why Bobby's.
You got it off, Bob.
That's why the new grips are
I
going
think
to cost $60.
It's red.
Why is John complaining still?
It hit the wall.
No, I cut it through here,
Yeah.
and when
Alright,
it
sorry about
finally popped because it was
keep
so.
popping.
See how it's
It was so
rusted? So what happens is it rusted and then it swells inside the aluminum because the
Okay.
aluminum was soft.
Yeah.
So basically, when it let go, it
It shot past my face.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can
Was it
watch that
scary?
replay.
Yeah, it was notable.
It was notable.
I like that.
The whole thing was over there.
Oh man, this is a nice looking bag. I like the yellow.
Isn't that sweet? I'm actually really excited about the yellow too.
Oh, you got a new bag?
It's the same bag. It's just yellow.
Oh, I like that. So how come why'd you get a new one?
Because it was on sale. It was $80.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for that pack is amazing. And mine, you know,
I feel like Mary needs to get
mine's
a
getting
bag.
stinky.
I feel
She
like
is
we
a
need to get
pack.
maxi bag.
Here's the old stuff that we're replacing. The old kind of
She has a Camelback.
crappy
Yeah.
Shram
Water.
XS.
Right.
You
XS
can
10
put a
speed.
couple other things, but
Yeah.
not a lot. No.
So we're gonna get rid of this. This
So
was like
because
stock.
I had to cut
So
it,
Bob's kind of got like the
that's gonna
27.5
be
version of
a
my
lot.
bike.
So-
Nothing
Now, my
too expensive,
suggestion
just
to you
under
is that you
a
just
grand.
buy these
So
Okay.
we're gonna be
For 20.
giving him a little
$20,
bit of an
is that
upgrade here
$20.
and getting rid of this
So-
white cable.
Worth it.
Where does that
Garbage. Garbage.
The new things, I think
go?
they're
No,
both
they're
on the
fine.
red.
You don't have the Dremel, right? So I can.
Oh yeah. Where did I put those? You guys were bitching so much.
Right here.
Oh, You even get a new tool. Wow. Look, a new tool. ODI grips, they're the best. Will I get sponsored if I say ODI?
Nah, if only were that easy. Where does this go? 'Cause I don't want to put it on
It goes.
this.
And you gotta.
Yeah, I didn't actually intend on putting it away. I just want to put that thing with it.
Someone new is talking to you.
What are they saying?
Who is it?
Checking in from Tampa.
Wow.
Supercross
Tampa.
stands.
From Tampa?
He said
Supercross.
races are about to start.
Somebody's racing?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how crazy, I feel like these are pretty tight, but if you want to check them.
Yo, Ryan, what's up, dude?
I feel like
Thought I'd say
Don't
races.
wanna-
Sorry,
they
have a good
don't
one.
need to be
Thanks for
that
stopping by,
tight.
dude.
Now, in all fairness, I should
Enjoy the
do
races
this, but,
in Tampa. Tampa
it
races.
doesn't hurt to put a little grease on these.
Really?
Well, remember what just happened?
You saving this crap?
So here, it's easy. All we're gonna do is
I'll take it off.
just take one off at a time. Actually, you're good. So hold that.
Here is our replacement. Ooh, shiny. Upside down too. The GX. Spare no expense.
What are you talking about? That's an upgrade, Jordan.
It is an upgrade. It is an upgrade.
I had the X7.
Yeah, that's fine.
Soon to be. That's right.
Well, you had X5 shifters. I had an X5 shifter. No, the GX is gonna be good for you. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you so much of a better rider.
It's gonna be.
What are you riding, Jordan?
What kind of shifters do I have on my bike?
Whatever I gave him.
Yeah, exactly.
What about what's your derailleur?
I don't know.
Alright, well,
I haven't done the bike
John
check
would be
video yet.
harassing me about that.
Nope.
That kind of.
Nope.
So what, do you feel I treat you unfairly compared to Jordan?
I'm the worst person. about
Unfairly,
bikes.
no, I don't think that's a fair assessment.
I don't know what I ride.
I feel like I give Jordan the same amount of shit. I just feel like you can't hack it as much as Jordan.
What does that mean?
It means you're a bitch.
Oh my. Is that going on or off?
You're
I'm
breaking
taking it
things.
off. I know that.
Oh.
That's exactly why I'm taking it off.
Why are you taking it off again?
Well, because John was like, we should grease him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little, because what just happened, obviously. Here,
Yeah, we don't want to do that
Yeah.
again.
Yep.
So the other problem that Bobby has with his bike is that he stores it in a wet, damp place. So everything on
I
it
really
starts
feel
to
like you need start
rust.
storing your bike in your living room.
It
Yes.
was good. It looked good the other day, honestly.
And he kind of lives on a hill, so to bring his bike in his house would be a pain. So he just
I understand
lets
how to do
it
the team.
sit
Mine's super rusty
in
too.
its
and
damp
I
place.
just
Yeah,
got
even
it.
Mary's. Yeah, it's a brand new bike and it's super
Yeah,
rusted.
nice
So
job, Bob.
take care of your
We're
bike.
not talking about dampness. We're talking about there's like standing water in my garage.
Yeah, it's
That's
icy.
damp.
Well, that's damp.
That's damp.
No, I feel like that's a level above dampness.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
It's
yes.
wet.
You're
It's wet
parking
in
your
your
bikes
garage.
next to a river.
I can.
Well, I'm trying to help you.
All right. Teamwork is teamwork. I got you.
Wow.
I appreciate the level.
Mary, I don't know how you put it.
Okay.
She doesn't either.
Trying to like get you a better camera angle here, but
You
I
gotta
don't
get
plug
another
my.
camera, Jordan.
Well, the problem is as soon as you plug in another camera, my computer dies. So I would love to, but
There you go, number 2, number 3.
I have another camera. I could plug it in. We're gonna do it live. Anybody else know that? Oh God. We'll do it
My
live.
daughter is making cookies. Some of them look too large.
Wow.
They're not inch and a half balls.
No, definitely not.
Oh,
She's listening to like depressing Chopin music. It's great.
Oh, yeah, she's listening to classical music. She's being homely. That's what she says. I'm being homely.
By listening to depressing Chopin.
I'm like,
Chopin.
no, it's homey. No, it's homely.
Homely.
I'm a homely person.
You're not homely.
Yeah, definitely not homely. Not good word choice.
Yeah, it's not something you want to be telling people.
When you go to Kingdom.
That's a little tight.
This
Okay.
If you get the season pass, yeah. Otherwise, you just get like a cheap little hanger thing.
You haven't gone to Kingdom Hearts yet.
She's
What's
going.
it?
Oh, are you coming with us, Mary?
Well, it's like a.
It's like a seat thing there. Sticking
Yeah,
out.
Mary. Are you
Mary's
going
gotta
to
be coming.
this year or what?
You definitely.
You should.
Probably.
We are. You're still
Too
there.
early for
I'm
that
still
job.
around.
I need to add
If I'm still around. John,
another
appreciate
camera.
that a lot.
Oh man,
No, it was this
Just
morning.
kidding.
it was appropriate.
Well, it's real.
This is real. If anything about what's happening right now in this reel or this chat is
Device.
alright, so I won't post that as I did last
Device. How
time.
come you're not showing up, little camera?
Just a nice little.
Well, you want to suck them down. You just don't want to make them insanely.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Hey, look at 2 things. Now we're working here.
Where's the other angle coming from?
From right here.
Wow.
Look at that.
Boom!
It's like it's the
Jesus.
crotch cam. God.
People pay money for that.
Oh man, I'm sorry for the crotch cam guys and gals. I don't know if we got any gals in the show.
Okay.
All right, we're great.
That's a cool angle. I like
So I
that.
can put my. Yeah, can you please swap this out for what is it? 8?
Don't forget,
Is it 8?
super chats get the fun little thing over here tonight.
Is this a?
Check it out.
What number is this? 5?
No, I want 8. That's a 5. I want
That's a 5.
8.
The big boy.
That's
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Just a little.
Really? That's so stupid.
Just a little stupid.
You're not stupid though.
Just a little.
I am not mechanically, like, there was not ever any part of my life or childhood or training.
And it's like so too much right there. Like it literally just like that
Just
much.
touch it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, dude, where's your? That's your watch.
It's on there, yep.
Say the words. I don't know what to say to that. It's so inappropriate. I don't know why I let you hang around with my daughter.
I'm not inappropriate around your daughter. I was
Mhm.
going to say with your daughter, that was going to be like way too next level.
What's up, Alex?
Thank you, Alex.
How's it going?
Watch
BMX
my
and MTB, huh, dude?
I have
That's a good combo. I feel like a lot of the really good mountain bike riders
Well, wipe them off.
have a BMX background and or ride BMX. That's why we all suck, because none of us did BMX. Yeah,
I'm just
we
learning
never,
how to
never
Speak
did
for
it.
yourself, suck.
Well, you kind of suck.
John,
too.
I don't suck.
you don't suck.
You kind of suck a little. Just the appropriate amount of suck, right? That's good.
Sure, good.
I
Sure,
kinda-
JTB.
I kind of like that angle,
It is cool.
right?
It's in it.
I don't know if it's
I feel like I wish it was on the other side.
What do you mean? On the
Or
other
like-
side.
Well, I guess
of,
they're still seeing it.
Yeah. you can
Yeah. But
see. Can I? Yeah. Sorry.
where did you put this camera?
Nowhere. That's from work.
Is it still working? Is this the camera we're looking at?
You're live. We're looking at you.
I have a picture in picture.
Is it really?
Yeah, you're full screen.
Sorry, Ryan, dude.
Is
Just
it-
checked in. Ryan, you didn't get the alert? You don't have alerts turned on? Hit that
So
little bell, baby.
How tight do I go? Just like hand tight? I mean, I haven't even tight.
Yeah, I guess John forgot to invite you to the maintenance party.
We're going the wrong way.
No, that's it. That's it.
How was your ride today, Ryan, at the res? I wanted to make it, but
Oh yeah, Ryan, I wanted to make it.
I slept in, and then
I really did. I wanted to check
I
out
just
the
didn't
res
feel
because
like
I don't know
getting
if
moved.
moved. I'm
by the
in
time I was
West
ready to go,
Hartford
it was
all the
too
time.
late. So,
No, we're not.
yo, what's
In
up,
the summer,
JF?
I am. I went
Thanks
to
for
the res
checking
how many times
in.
This past summer,
On your Saturday night,
and I don't know a good loop at all.
I got somebody else who's been talking to me, Phil, who's up from that area and wants to ride. So,
Where does Ryan live?
Ryan lives in. Well, I'm not gonna say because maybe he doesn't want me to say where he lives.
Oh.
He lives in southern Connecticut. But he used to live up near West Hartford. That was like his space.
What up, Ryan?
Northern Connecticut. That's right.
He
Yeah.
lives in Northern Connecticut. Oh, he used
He
to.
used to. That's why he knows
Reservoir.
the reservoir very well.
Ryan, I got to get together with you on the reservoir because I'm there a lot in the summer and I've messed around there
Get
a little
lost.
bit, but I get lost frequently.
Yeah, Rob would hook you up. Rob Mackus.
Yeah. Right, Ryan. They said not to mess with you, so I'm gonna hook up with Rob instead because they. All right.
was
I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Who's that?
Rob. I remember
Right?
Rob at Westwoods.
JF.
And
JF?
Westwood?
JF's another YouTube guy.
Westwood.
Jeff, you're in Colorado,
Absolutely.
right? You're in Crashing Dags Shane's backyard, I believe.
Huh.
No, you're thinking of Rob Ryan.
And I like your new logo.
oh, definitely Rob.
That's
I think I told you.
Mack.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name?
Rob Ryan.
All right.
No.
Rob
I'm
Mack.
thinking of Rob Ryan.
Yeah.
Rob
Who's the other
Max.
Rob Mackers.
Is he the guy that rode? Did he ride on your birthday ride?
I don't think he was there. No.
No, I'm thinking of somebody else.
He was a Nepog. He was in that
No, I
video.
was there.
I know.
He's one of Ryan's friends. He's a good
Yeah.
rider. He's a good guy.
Wait, I thought I bought the new good pads.
And I gotta.
What?
What about the new ones?
No, okay.
What? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
$20.
God, hold on.
No.
That's a bad.
Fine.
Yeah, you guys should definitely hook up. That would be awesome. Jeff, I gotta make you a moderator too.
Why did you take all this?
Everybody's a
What's a
moderator.
Who are you
moderator?
kidding? Because
All they can do is like if someone swears in the chat, they can like say hi or
yeah, how
show.
does this stuff?
But it kind of calls them
No,
out
no, no,
in
no,
the
no, no,
in the thing. So it makes them.
Just wait
Oh,
for
just
the
watch it.
pathway.
Well, no, because
Right?
this is your brakes. Those don't move.
But you said you
Oh,
made
shit.
everyone one?
I feel like at this point I'm making everyone one basically because like Joseph is one, Ryan is one. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he wanted to put that out there, but
Cool.
it's kind of a bummer. Like their logos aren't showing up in the thing. It's like their generic
What do
logos.
you mean by logo?
Well, if someone yeah, their little icon there. So like if someone types, it'll show up in the.
It was
up-
before.
It is showing up, but it's not showing their actual. So like here, Alex MTB.
Oh,
Well, he doesn't have one at all. I can't remember if you said this, but have you got the 4,000 watchers? No, not yet, dude. But that's why I'm doing this because this honestly these live streams help out a lot. People just popping in and watching, they definitely go a long way. But I'm really close. I think last I checked, I was like 250, less than 250 hours away. So for some channels that goes really fast, but for me it seems to go super slow. Even if I put out a video, it doesn't get a lot of watch time. But we're working on it slowly but surely. It's been an uphill battle, but I'm happy to keep going. And these are fun. I like interacting with you guys. It's been fun for me to play with this tech and kind of figure out what exactly I can do with streaming. And Joseph has been huge with pointing out these cool things, the cool animations. So if anyone donates, like I said, my little guy will show up over here, my little riding guy, and I just really want someone to do it just so I could see it. But I could do it too, but it's not as fun that way. Yeah, Rob was there with us too. I know, I miss Rob. Ryan,
do you want me to grab one?
what are these guys doing? So behind me, what's going on with the bike progress here?
Well, right now, what we're doing is
Bring us up to date, Bob.
we're starting to mess around with the shifter.
The shifter, I've heard of those.
A new GX shifter. I used to have I think a G7 shifter and
He had an
X7,
X5.
and
Yeah,
the
you had an
X5
X5.
derailleur.
No, he had an X5 shifter and an X7 derailleur.
We got to fact check this.
Back check.
John, where's the bathroom?
Say 10 speed.
Just
SRAM.
right in.
X5. I think I showed this earlier. So those of you who've been here,
If
this
it
is
looks like the closet,
this is a
don't go
repeat.
in.
I apologize, but we can't let them be right all the time.
Except that I was right.
You were right. No, I
You got lucky, John. You know, everyone gets lucky every once in a while.
Yep. Yeah. Just like me when you guys.
All right,
come
check
over.
out. Wait, we got to check out the derailleur.
Just like me when you guys come over, I'm really lucky.
Well, you're lucky that we're here, John. Oh, it's okay. It's an X7.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Well.
And here is the new shiny new cassette. It will never look this clean ever again. Right? It's nice. How many speeds? This is just a standard, right?
Yeah, 10.
10 speed. It's all Bob can really handle. If we gave Bob more than 10 speeds, he wouldn't.
I'd be like
goes to 36,
riding
yeah.
circles around you, John. More than 10 speeds.
You already ride circles around me, Bob.
It's not true. What'd you decide to do about the grips? You just going to use the lock-ons?
Yeah, he's just giving me
Yeah.
his updated $20,
Hey, Joe, what's happening, man? Thanks for joining us. Just got home.
You throw that back up again.
We like you too, Jordan? That's nice. I like me too. Well, good stuff. Is this camera angle's not really getting much love anymore.
So should you
Check
say
my
that?
fillings. This is what it looks like. This is the command center.
Well, let
Looks
me
pretty
ask you a
exciting.
question.
Not really.
We don't need this running, do we?
No, but I wouldn't throw it away.
Oh, hell. This is something we use on Mary's bikes.
It's
It's a
Mary's bike over there in the small cam. It's Mary over there. Just walking
Mary's
in.
out here. She's gonna session a bike right
Yeah. You're gonna do some track stands in the bike? We could play a game of bike.
You found the closet, Mary?
I
A
did.
couple stalls.
The cookies smell good.
The cookie. I bet the cookies smell great.
Yeah. So we've got cookies going. Woo! Got cookies happening soon. I'll show you guys that. You guys can
What's that?
get some.
You gotta teach me this thing.
Well, you gotta stand next to me. Don't
Okay,
step on the
sorry.
table, please. Actually, if you could take that one.
This one?
No, that one.
Yeah.
And coil it up and get it off the floor. Make sure you just pinch it clean so it doesn't get,
That's good.
crap on it.
Hold on one
Okay, so
second.
what I
I'm gonna
did here
swap
is I
something
put
really
this new
quick.
better cable
I'm
in
not going anywhere. I
the set.
promise.
Grabbing me a brewski.
Here we go. Back on. I figured this would be a cool full
Not yet.
smash.
Yeah.
I love to smash those
All
cookies.
right, well, apparently I have to go.
We've got a beer fridge over here. It's not nearly as cool as Robert's though. It doesn't have all the cool things, but we got we've got a few beers that we're smashing.
On your cable. You keep stepping on your cable.
I stepped on my cable this
Before
one
we
time.
put it through the cable thing, that's
Got it.
bad. See, it scratches, it gets grease and oil and dirt on it.
That's fine.
That's not good.
Which I don't want to make.
Okay, can you grab snaps, please?
So this is the bike. Bob, what model bike is this? Do you know? I tried looking it up and I couldn't figure it out.
What are you talking about? It's like a Diamondback Atroz Comp.
It's an Atroz comp?
Atroz.
Atroz. It's an Atroz comp. So it's DB, Diamondback.
Atroz. A-T-R-O-Z. Comp. Size medium.
What year?
It is a 3 years ago, 2015.
2015 Atroz. And it's the Nash bar.
But I'll tell you what,
right?
it's a Nash bar
It's
exclusive
got
because
4 miles on it.
4 whole miles.
John's an asshole. Also, it's a Nash bar exclusive. The year is not as significant because Mary's is a 2017. She has the exact same build, exact same frame color, exact same spec on her bike.
Right.
Did you really comment
Right.
on Mary's build?
Um,
I feel that's inappropriate.
I'm just saying. I'm giving you the facts about Mary's build. It's the exact same build.
So Ryan, I don't know if that was a beer question or a what we're actually working on.
No, it doesn't need
the
to be
packing
this
packs,
long,
yes,
but
well,
it's very funny
To be
that,
to
like,
be clear,
I didn't give you enough
Well,
cable.
that's
No,
what's
no,
on
no,
tap
no,
right
no,
now
no,
for me.
It doesn't need
Um,
to be this
packing
long. I just
packs.
find it funny that they only
Doozy
give
Z,
one
what's up, dude? From Hartford,
It's
nice.
just interesting
Um,
that they did that.
I have my pack. I can show
You have
you.
to pull it out.
Um, Let me get this
Maybe
camera
we'll
over
set
here.
for a
Do you want me to
Just
take
be
this
right
out?
back.
No, we're gonna cut it first. All right, so where's your old white derailleur cable?
So at some point, I haven't really really set this up yet.
Where is
It's
your
not
old
even the sleeve.
white
Joe, you trying to send the cash money? Hold on, I gotta figure this out. I don't know. There's a $sign thing, but if you're on iPhone, that's not gonna work because they don't let you do that. So yeah, I got my new pack. Hold on, let me switch the
Do you have cable tucked
microphones.
over here, John?
Let me do this. Browser source. Add existing. Boom. That's gotta go there. Doing it live.
Okay, so this is a housing.
And a browser source.
That is a cable.
I understand.
Add existing chat so everybody can
Ask
see
me
what we're
teach them
doing.
stuff.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
teach them stuff, then I get you.
Well, I understand.
Okay,
that you
so-
have housing cable, but not the main
Yeah, I got
side.
super chats turned on, and the cool thing too, Alex, if you super chat, you get this fun little animation down right here of me on a bike. So, new pack day. It's actually the same version of my existing pack. They're like buddies, but just different colors. I got a great deal on them. So, at some point, hopefully, if I can, I'm gonna move the contents out of here into here, and you guys can kind of see what I got in my pack as a result of that as well. And you can kind of see, like, I love the pack so much. It's so well built. There's so many great little things in here that I just take advantage of all the time. I talked a little bit about this on Off Camber, so you can go check out Off Camber and learn some more. But yeah, let me switch over to this. That's what's going on over there. What are you guys doing?
My bike is incredible. Jordan was having fun riding my bike the other day, riding in the snow.
It was fantastic, yeah.
Jordan was, I was on his fat bike, which was a tremendous amount of fun.
Yep.
The Dolomite.
The Mongoose Dolomite. It was a good time.
The mighty Dolomite.
I like this. I feel like I can be like the side commentator.
Wait, can they see? Oh, they can see both. You're
They
the
can see
little
both.
guy there.
Wow,
I got
we
you.
have the technology. We can do this.
This is high tech.
This is good stuff.
So it's like you are Jordan Byron
I think there's a yellow rag on
Yeah.
from YouTube.
Yeah.
You got your own little window.
Yeah.
Where everybody else just doing some work.
You are my people.
Yeah.
So
Tell us what to do, Jordan. What do we do next?
the problem I made
Guys.
is you should be working on my bike.
I should. You know what? You're right.
Wouldn't that be
You
better?
forgot your bike. You forgot your
That would be
bike.
better.
Yes, please.
Well, actually, your bike. You don't need it. You don't need to work on your
Trails
bike
with Trevor.
because you're gonna buy a new bike.
A lumbar pack, a hip sack. Man, a lot of people are going for the hip sacks, Trevor. So you would not be alone. I think I talked about it off camera. The reason why I like my pack, and I'll use this. It has the integrated back protector. So that's really the one reason why I use it. And I'm also one of those guys though too, where I prefer to have more protection than less. So I've got my elbow pads I wear all the time, and my knee pads, because I don't want to get hurt. You know, I want to be able to keep riding, so that's pretty important. 4,000 watch hours will be easy for you next year because your channel will be way bigger. Maybe, Alex. I mean, I hope so. I'm gonna kind of keep hammering on it, you know, and we'll see how we do. I mean, you guys coming out and supporting me on a Saturday night is friggin' awesome. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, this little setback about the monetization thing it's all good. You know, I'm not gonna let it get to me. These guys are not that entertaining. Hi. I'm on both things. These guys are over my shoulder. Very exciting.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
So for those of you who are just joining us, 2 angles, and the bike's hacks in the making. Oh man, Alex, that is a very, very kind thing. Seth just did if you're not a Patreon of Seth, you should go check his thing out. But he did a live editing of one of his videos, his latest one that he just put out there, and it was incredible to see his process because it is so complex and he works so hard on just the smallest of details. So when people say, "Oh yeah, you guys remind me of Seth," and it's a huge honor, and I'm trying to live up to that. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't put out a new video in a while, because I'm feeling the pressure a little bit. But Aubrey, what's up? Alabama.
Yeah, the GT was a hardtail. So.
Aeryn, thought you were going to start a conversation with yourself when you were in both frames. I should have, right? I could have done an interview. Hey, yeah, all right, yeah, very good. Or Mary could interview me. Hello. Yeah, there is so much work that goes into editing, and I don't know, Joseph, if you do this, but I'm very much trying to keep the editing process as smooth and creative as possible, but Seth does so much extra work up front, doing all of his recordings and doing multiple takes of recordings. You know, I wait until I actually get it right. You're just in the background distracting all the people from this lovely stuff.
It's like when you're like a major recording studio.
Yeah, Trevor, I use Final Cut Pro on the Mac.
Are we really calling Jordan a major artist?
Dude, Alex, I started the exact same setup you've got. I started with,
How do you like that?
I actually started with his GoPro.
What's that one?
And I started with iMovie, you know, and I did that. I did it for a while. I made it work. If you go back and watch some of my old videos, they're pretty scary, but that's how you start, man.
Give me a 5.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I totally agree. Trail features, and that's one of the things that I'm learning a lot is that for a long time I went out there and I would just ride. You know, I would just ride and I'd try and create a story from that. But it definitely helps when you go out to know what the story is. I mean, there's always an opportunity for spontaneity to say, okay, well, this really interesting thing happened on this ride, so I'm going to spin that story. I think, you know, Brian from BKXC is an excellent example of that. He does that all the time on his rides. He just goes out and he rides and he tells the story. But if you're trying to do something more like Seth, you've got to plan ahead. You've got to think about what is the structure, what am I trying to do, what am I talking about. So this is a key moment right here. We've got the
new shifter.
The new shifter's going on, guys and gals.
Just getting put on.
It's exciting.
Oh.
And the whole show's canceled. The whole show's canceled. We dropped it. Forget it.
Is
So this
like
is gonna get-
the SRAM Shimano debate right
Shmano,
now?
Shmano? Shmeen, Shmang? Schmiggly,
There is
Schmang?
no debate.
There is no debate. Shimano's better.
Shimano is just, it's not better or worse, it's just more finesse. The SRAM is awesome, they work great, but Shimano is just, it's just more finesse.
It's definitely more
Just
fun to say
different brands.
Shimano, right? Yeah.
Shimano than SRAM.
Shimano.
Yeah, because SRAM doesn't even seem like a word. Like, SRAM is just a bunch of letters all rammed. It's like a Polish name. It's like, it's all consonants. It's like, you know, it's just,
Uh, Eagle XO1. We're getting a shout out from Alex.
It's
Yeah.
like Eagle, but way different.
Yeah, that's a little outside of our pay grade. We don't.
it's definitely outside of Bob's paper.
Does this one have to come off too? Or
No.
No, we're not touching the side.
Because this is the side where the shifter is, so we only have to adjust.
Well, that's good.
Don't you have an Eagle on your Yeti?
I have an Eagle on
Oh,
my.
do you really?
Yeah.
So now you have
I
all
decided to
black
go
wire.
Eagle because I don't like the Shimano new 1x11. I just feel they missed it.
I haven't ridden your Yeti yet.
What do you guys think? Did Shimano miss it? Did they figure this
I
out?
feel that they needed more gradual steps for the 1x11. I feel doesn't work for my power.
For your
bands.
taste?
Well, it doesn't work for my power bands.
I'm gonna get over here.
So
Alright,
this is
so we're doing
replacing the
cable
white
routing right now.
wire.
It's okay. Unfortunately, you guys kicked this off without letting me see it, so I
Wait,
really don't
Jordan
know how the routing was.
and he gave
Is
you
this-
back.
Do you want to look at mine?
It came around here. Yeah, it was
So it
definitely in
didn't
front.
go through.
No, it
No,
didn't.
it did not go through.
No. Tell you that right now. So
That was exactly how it was.
that's the Diamondback special right there.
Just calm down, Bob. Relax.
I'm very calm. Jordan left one. You still nasty, crusty.
I left one. I actually left
No, I
one.
just threw another one away. So you
I
left two.
left two. Oh my god. This is crazy stuff.
See what I'm dealing with here?
You like those gloves? Those are good gloves, huh? Solid. Telling you. Go check it out. AutoZone.
Derailleur, Melnick.
Melnick.
My derailleur is in the box.
In the derailleur box.
Don't you keep your
Or
derailleur?
derailleur. Depending on who you talk
Derailleur
to.
in the box.
Well, then someone else. It's not.
Oh, I threw it away.
Derailleur.
No, I don't know.
Well, these idiots are trying to find stuff. I'm like, oh, this is not my simple filter.
That's right. Mine is this one by this.
Thank you,
I
Mary.
think this is your first sip.
First sip of the sip.
You've been working too hard.
Well, I was working on the other.
Hardly
I was
working.
on the other beer.
This is like a 10.
Huh?
That's how you use.
What are you looking at?
No, that's 6.
6.
Yeah, because even though it looks like it's bigger inside there,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
teeny tiny.
Can you get a 6, please, Mary?
it's all an illusion how big it is, Bob. That's really the thing you need to take away from this.
It's not how big it is, it's how you use it.
So that's the derailleur.
That is the derailleur.
Right. So this
That's the
is
gears.
a very different derailleur than Bob's previous derailleur
Whoa.
because this is a medium cage derailleur.
And I have a short cage.
So if
What's
you
the
look,
difference?
we'll see. See how
Move
that
your
is
arm, Bob.
longer.
Like there.
So this can hit more things. Short cage derailleur will work with his
Oh,
size
so
drive.
this part's
Yeah, that the
smaller.
cage itself is actually smaller.
Exactly.
Cool.
That's good stuff. We want a short
Avoid
cage.
that change out of big cage or use it for
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna not want to throw that away. So those of you who are just joining us, Bobby bought all of this new stuff for his bike, but he left the chain that he's owned for a while at home. So we're gonna put the old disgusting.
God, you have a chain I could buy.
Run
from
it
you
out
for
chain.
$400.
Very dirty.
We're putting that on his brand new drivetrain. So we're gonna ruin his
I think you have
drivetrain
a
right
chain.
out of the
I
bat
feel like you
because it's
have
gonna
to
be
have
just a
I
mess.
have a 11-speed chain. I do not have a 5.
That's a disappointment.
This is a 6, so I guess we need a 5.
Alright, we have a 5, please, Mary.
We
The
do
5
not
is
have the 5.
Dr.
MIA.
Manahan.
The
Here.
5 is missing.
Here.
Alright,
So put the
Seven.
6 back.
Take the 3, please.
Okay.
And the 6. Put it back in. And
Yep.
I will put the 5.
John has kept the 5.
I
3.
This doesn't look good. Did John do that?
It's fine. It's fine. We looked at that. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. The externally routed.
No, it's okay.
It's fine.
It's loose.
Alright.
Do you want?
This
to
is always tough to figure out how to-
You may do whatever you wish.
how to hold up
Here,
the
take
dropper
that back,
post.
please.
And then he's got the shock right here, so you can't really mount it here.
Pay attention.
It's difficult.
It is
All right, so we are getting ready to attach
the derailleur.
the derailleur to the bike. This is where the pedal meets the metal. Let's go here.
The pedal meets
Oh.
the metal. You mean I don't even know what that means.
So, Alex, it is not hard to use if you use iMovie. iMovie and Final Cut have really converged in terms of their features and their use set, their use cases.
So, look here, there's
a little adjuster.
so this is called the beat tension.
It's expensive because it's an expensive piece of software, right?
Okay.
You really
It definitely
get yourself
has way more features than iMovie, and it gives you way better control. So
So your derailleur hanger.
it was worth the investment for me. Plus, they have a trial, so even if you're just kind of looking to start out and just play around with it, get the trial and use that for a while, see if you like it.
So basically, you have
And a
three
little
holes
pro tip
derailleur.
is you can,
One,
and don't tell anybody, but
two,
even it's a 30-day
and then
trial.
you'll
Even
sort
once
of
the
find
trial
how you're
expires,
like
you can
with
always set your
and, you know, you'll
system time back and
sort
keep
of
using it. I did that for a while,
and
longer than I care to admit, but it's pretty good.
Probably about anywhere from
And then
20 to-
Joseph says, check out DaVinci Resolve. The free version has a lot of features, so that's always an option.
Okay, so
I don't know if
We'll
my
be up at
this one is not.
no, I want
I'm gonna go on the other side.
Cable lock in first.
Oh, okay, I got you.
The trial version does not have a watermark. It's a fully featured version for 30 days, so it's pretty solid. We are threading the cable.
I think it looks short.
The cable, the housing.
Tight.
No, it's
Okay.
It's longer than the other one.
I'm okay.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, Bob. You really? What could possibly go wrong?
Did you want to talk about that?
The trial having a watermark. Yeah, it does not. Yep. You can get it right from the App Store. Just download it. It's good to go. So does anyone else like to do work on their bikes? Oh, mind your way.
You want
Sorry.
to hold it for John, please?
No, it's okay.
Got it.
You know,
Done
I
the
have to
full
say,
replacement?
Mary is a much better helper than you, Bob.
It's
Mary
actually
is
not true.
almost as good a helper as my
Pretty
daughter.
sure Joseph
And
uses
I've
the
had to
Adobe
abuse my daughter
product,
through most
Premiere,
of
I
my life
believe,
about helping.
but he can correct me
Mary's a better helper, John.
if he's still paying attention.
John, I don't want to steal Mary's thunder.
Where do you want the light?
Exactly. See, now there you go.
Bob's ass.
Oh!
Oh!
Hey!
Family show! Family show!
Stick it right up.
John's
there.
bike
Oh
shop,
my
treasure
God.
Stick it right up. there.
Oh, you might like it too much.
Oh.
Hey-yo!
Alright, so we're not doing anything else there.
Yeah, just leave it be. So we have
We don't need the light.
wired down, got the cable
John.
cinched. We're not zip tying anything yet.
No, what's the matter?
I just feel like it looks tight.
It's actually got plenty of slack because this is going to be underneath. Don't forget.
Well, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I just,
You're fine.
okay.
You're fine. Got that there. It's I mean it's difficult to take off. What are you trying to take it off for?
I want to put the...
Oh, you want to put them in the opposite.
Orientation.
Sorry guys. That's where the interesting stuff is happening. I'm trying to keep the lower left there. Beret. It's not my most
what the
favorite
hell
thing
are
to
you
do
doing
in the
with that?
world, working on my bike. Yeah, I feel you, Alex.
What was that? It's like a little...
Just had to replace my derailleur hanger. Tore it off with a
This is
stick.
not
Oh,
over, Bob. It's,
No,
Barry,
you put
I've been
you
there.
had like a little oil thing
we just went on a ride where I felt like my bike was collecting sticks.
It's,
Literally,
well, that's,
I would clear a stick and ride for maybe 10 minutes, and then I'd have
it's
another
like a
one.
fluorinated,
This time of year, it's
and
just
it
tough,
keeps
just
the
because winter
mud
just
off
kind
the
of
seals
hammers it
and stuff.
down. And then Trevor says, I do basic work on my ride. My local shop is rad and takes good care of me. Dude, Trevor, you are lucky to have a good local shop. Definitely,
In all seriousness.
not a lot of us have that option, so that's fantastic, dude. Do what you want.
Well,
Go look at Mary's
Mary's
bike.
would be the same. Mary's would be the same.
Look at Mary's bike.
Hey, calm down, guys.
Oh
Everybody's flipping out.
God.
Just-
Can you bring Mary's bike over here? For the camera? For the camera?
Did you do this?
Huh?
No, but it's not wax.
Well, are you gonna put this back up here where it belongs? Or are you just gonna leave this half-assed like this? Are you gonna take care of everybody's bikes?
That's how it was.
Oh, what?
Look at this.
Bring it over.
Look at
Bring it
this.
over.
Mary, look at this shoddy.
Unbelievable.
I made it over here.
Oh,
Alright, so this is Mary's bike. So Mary and Bob have the same bike.
Cute.
Yeah,
Now,
they're
you see
matchy
how close
matchy.
this is? See?
So we're trying to figure out. So
Yeah,
she has the old. The white cable is what we're replacing on his bike.
On your old
So we're
trailer,
just gonna
the
see
angle
kind
is
of how stock this came up.
On the
Oh,
new
God.
bike, it's going to be a straighter. You trust me now?
John, I always trust you. You've never significantly fucked up my bike.
Oh. All right, so that's how that's gonna be done. But yeah, she's missing the zip tie. And
Jordan probably cut it off a little bit reckless.
I didn't cut it off. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the
How
other
many
camera.
people get watching right now?
13 people. 13
A lot of
lovely,
people.
lovely people.
Mary, if you ride the bike for the people, they
No.
will pay. Okay.
Oh, Mary, I think you definitely have to try to go down the stairs.
What's up, Chris? Thanks for joining us, man. How's your evening going?
What rust?
If you ever come to Washington State, come to Duthie Hill and Swan Creek. I've heard of Duthie Hill. Definitely heard of that. Put this over here. I do all my work, but it's fun to watch others, see what they do or do not do. Yeah. Yeah, we just, we usually just drink and or be ridiculous.
You know what?
Ridiculous people.
No.
We're doing good, Chris. We're having a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're working on my buddy's bike. He is replacing his entire drivetrain. Yeah, and so his shifters. We're going through the whole thing, giving it once over. And is it time to do the zip ties, Bob?
Well, John gave me several, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna go
So it does
super hard.
Yeah, because it's gonna move around. So
Probably this because Bob is really lazy.
Is there like a
and he didn't
proper
cut that.
orientation? Like, is this
I usually like to
Yeah, so that's
the
that
nut.
nice
on the
about
bottom.
it.
On the bottom,
So he left this.
So I feel like that's backwards, right?
I don't know where the nut side is. No, that's fine. Yeah.
No, this
Oh
one.
yeah, I would do it the other way because you got to remember how you can cut. You got to
Yeah,
cut the
This
thing.
one's
Yeah, do
this
it that way.
off.
Correct.
See,
Yeah.
these-
This is
these
good stuff.
always pop off eventually.
Threading.
Details.
It's all about the details on this bike.
Because that
Do you
way-
drink and then it relaxes you so you don't have to worry about effing up your bike? Sure, I think that
You wanna
works.
pay attention to how it goes?
He's talking about me.
Well, I think in general, why do we drink and then work on our bikes? I guess I think it's just fun.
Well, yeah. I
Um,
mean, why? Why
Yeah.
not drinking?
It is a beer and bike overhauls. Honestly, Chris, that would have been a better name for this live stream. Would be beer and bike beer and bike overhauls. Yeah.
Beer and bike overall.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go super loose.
Yeah.
And then we'll cut it after.
Trails with Trevor. That is a scout in the background. That's a good eye. My buddy John is.
It is for sale.
It's for sale. Yeah.
It's for sale.
A scout.
$7 or best
No,
offer.
It is not for $7.
$17.
No, it's not $17 either.
I'll put this down here. Anybody else need a beer? I'm
Anyone
out.
else need a Scout 2? 74 Scout 2. Going once?
Apparently Trevor's eyeballing it. Anybody know this needs a beer?
I'm good.
I'm good next.
Don't go too tight.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Don't
I did get a little excited here, though. I did get a
Just
little
relax.
excited on that one.
So I'm
How-
gonna do
how
that.
did your cable
like
go
this
there?
right now. Oh, it's got Eldorado.
She already doesn't listen to me. This is incredible.
What's that?
Said she already doesn't listen to me. This is incredible.
Wow, she's a smart girl. I mean, I feel like that's a sign of comfort for Bob, you know?
That she isn't pure enough to have to listen to me.
No, it has nothing to do with care. She just knows you're, like, stupid, but she still likes you.
You know, actually,
Yeah,
when you
so-
say it like that, John, there is kind of some.
John, I'm over here. John loves his Scout. I just don't think he's had time to work on it. So he's being honest with himself and letting it go.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love my Scout. What?
This is fun.
No, but I could get it running. I mean,
It's runnable.
it needs a frame-up restoration, and I just don't have the time. I'd
Yeah.
rather spend time with my daughter. And my stupid friend.
You will.
Stupid friends. That's me. All right, look. No one's cashing out the money. So here, this is what it would look like if you gave me a super chat.
Oh!
What just happened? What useless thing?
If
just
if
Money.
someone donates money, a little picture of me on a bike shows up, and it says you donated,
I
and it makes a
love those little
noise.
pictures of you. Those are my favorite thing
Oh,
about
wait,
you.
wait.
You missed it? Hold on,
I
I'll
missed
do
it.
it.
Let's
I'm
do it
gonna
again.
for
I want to
Bobby.
see what it looks like.
Hold
I
on.
want to just see what that looks
Mostly,
like.
it mostly looks like your face right now.
Your big stupid face.
Test super chat. Oh!
See?
I like that.
Isn't that
That's
cool?
That's you right
Yeah.
there. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can't actually point, but
Yeah. Oh, hold on. How do I?
it's over here.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Ah, there's Jordan. Oh, he went away.
That's all right.
All right, so this is
Diamondback for life.
DB4L.
so along with this $20 deal that you got on these, because these are more than $20, you also
Yeah.
got a tool
It's in the car.
I have several Apple Watches, but I do appreciate that.
What's in the car?
My wallet.
Oh.
To pay John.
Oh.
You have Venmo?
Venmo. Yeah, John has Venmo.
What do you think? I'm like your grandmother?
Grandma.
Grandmother's deceased.
Is it cookie time?
Okay, don't
So
start
instead
making
of, making them into 1/2 inch balls,
I know, I saw
Aeryn
that.
started to do humongous, huge, round cookies.
Okay.
She was also listening to some like really depressing Chopin music.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
She still is.
She still is.
So we have cookies coming to us. So if you aren't jealous about our beer, be jealous about our cookies. And that's the crotch game.
Wait,
It's
wait,
got
wait.
one last
What are you
sheet
doing?
going in the oven, and then they're all finished.
Okay.
I have metal ends. Yeah, Jordan, where did my end? I have an end metal end.
We have an end cap. Yeah, take that out.
Okay.
Alex,
Yeah,
that is
this
a
is the one that fucking is awesome.
solid question. Hold on, let me get the B camera set up.
That seems excessive.
It's fantastic. I love that my bar
This is
ends.
the first thing I've ever purchased for my bike that John thinks seems excessive.
The bar end?
Yeah.
I love the bar ends. Do you guys like these? Hold on,
But,
sorry,
like,
Alex. I
I've
will
been
answer your
running
question. I
this
promise.
for like 3
Um,
years, and I've never had
The metal
any-
bar ends are nice, right?
No, because Jordan and I both had the plastic
The
crappy
plastic ones
bar
fall
ends,
off.
and
Yeah.
they pop out. When you ride as hard as
Yeah.
you do, John,
Yeah.
boom, gone.
Yeah, I've had those
When
for
we
about
ride
a
like
You
you do?
run as poorly as we do. You hit your
Yeah,
handlebars on everything.
on everything,
You
literally.
need a
You need
beefier bar.
super
See,
massive
John can't
bar
make up
end.
his mind. It's the Bob Hughes line, or I just hit everything on right.
No,
to
it's so awesome.
No, I never heard you ride too aggressively.
That's what I heard.
So-
You were talking, this is what I heard.
Alex
Bob,
asked,
you ride too aggressive.
how has
I feel
the
like-
channel
I feel like
impacted
Kelly
me?
drives-
Oh!
Cuss jar, thanks, Chris. Hopefully, there it is, and you got it. I really appreciate that, Chris. Thank you.
Hi.
Cuss jar fun, super chat,
That's okay.
icebreaker. Thank you, dude. Yeah. So, Alex, that's an awesome question. I mean,
Oh, wait, what?
like anything you do that you spend a lot of time on, it's an up and down. So
I forget stuff.
I've definitely ebbed and flowed. Right now, I'm at a bit of an ebb. I feel like, kind of hitting 1,000. I didn't think that was ever going to happen, and then it happened, and I was like, oh shit.
That person's on that.
And then, now it's like trying to get the hours, and I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work, right? I'm always inspired by all these other guys who are riding, and they have these amazing trails to ride, and we have amazing trails to ride too. I'm going to do this so I don't have to squat. Oh, that's so much better.
Too much work.
So it's good stuff. But yeah, man, it's a lot of work, and you just got to stick with it. And honestly, make friends because that really helps. Make friends who are also doing the same thing in YouTube because they are super supportive. So, like Joseph, who's here, has been awesome, and my buddy Rob from Biker, and Mike from Mike Likes Trails, and Brian, and there's a million people that I could mention, but everybody's been super supportive, and yeah, it's good stuff, and I don't know, it's kind of fun. What are you laughing at me for?
She's being an idiot.
That is so
Well, we're just excited. We're excited to see Mary ride her bike tonight.
That's right.
After getting a brand new shock. Brand new shock. She's going to be, boom. John's very excited about her brand new shock.
It's going to be super plush.
Mary's going to be riding down some stairs today.
Yep, absolutely.
That's why I brought your helmet.
We're
Always wear a helmet.
Always
Very
wear a helmet.
important.
Yeah, don't mess
Very
around.
important.
Right.
Don't mess around with that.
Yeah.
We're all riding down some stairs. I'll be riding John's Yeti. He can ride my bike just to check for safety, Mary rides her little, Diamondback Atroz Comp.
Atroz.
Size small.
That seems very demeaning. The way you're saying
Why?
Wait, what are you talking about? I love my bike. Jordan, you rode my bike for a little while last weekend. How did you feel about it?
Your bike is lovely, Bob. It has working shots. Chris, off-camera collaboration is killing it. It seems like it's helping everyone. Yeah, no, off-camera is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we dropped the ball this week, so we didn't have anybody lined up, so I don't think we're going to have a show this week. I feel like we could probably throw it together, but
No, where's it?
the other problem is, too, is the four of us that were on last week have been driving the process a lot, so we feel we would definitely do another one, I think, but we kind of want to make sure it rotates around. But we have a 2 or 3 other shows lined up for after, so not this week, but the week after and the week after that are going to be pretty good. So, Barry, thanks, man. Yeah, I love hanging out with those guys. Honestly, fun story. They're going to keep working on that, but after last week's off camber, we hung up or I should say we turned off the live stream, and I think we went from 9 to 10. We turned it off, and I think I stayed up until like 1 o'clock. We just hung out and chatted. It was cool, you know. It's these everybody else who's doing this are amazing people, and really lucky to work with them and work with them like we work together, right? It's we're just doing the same thing, but it's super friendly. It's not competitive or anything, but yeah, it's been really cool. And do you guys listen to it or do you watch it live? I know a lot of people listen to it in their car. I know I do that, but I think a lot of people also enjoy participating live, because that element is pretty cool. And I'm sorry about the glare. I keep looking at that and trying to fix my glare. But yeah, and if you guys have any topic ideas for off camera, I would love to hear them, because we're always thinking about topics. And the hard part we're trying to figure out is, like, we would love to do some stuff that is, more video based, but then that kind of makes the podcast not as great. So. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Hold on, we have to go. This amazing stuff is happening over here.
It's okay.
Wait.
So these things are very important.
Hold on.
As you like haphazardly drop them everywhere.
Whoa. So John's working over here. Hold on. Camera two. There we go.
Why won't it fit on? Oh, there you go. Okay.
We're putting the
Thank
cassette
you for turning
on.
it, so that now I have to find the small part again. That's really awesome.
Well, John, I'm checking for your mental acuity here. I know you're getting a little bit more elderly in age, and we're just
Yeah.
Yeah, why you yelling?
Oh God.
John, look at
Careful, please. So Alex asked, "What is my YouTube goal after 4,000 watch hours?" Honestly, Alex, I try not to set too many goals,
Are you serious?
because that seems like a great way to disappoint yourself.
So next year,
So I don't really have any, other than in terms of like metric goals. I think my bigger priority is to just
Is there not like a ring in between?
make sure that I'm making the best content I can with the time that I have.
Is there not like a ring in
So
between
that means
one
I'm
each
going to give
episode?
myself some more flexibility and saying that, I don't have to put out a video every week. I don't have to rush things if they're not ready. I'm going to take my time and actually make content that I'm proud of, and that is timely. So
A puzzle would mean that we'd have to figure it out.
Barry said you have to stop because you didn't put the plastic ring on.
Oh.
What plastic ring?
The ring that stops it from, your chain slipping
Oh,
off.
the
The ring.
plastic.
The plastic ring.
Yes, that's funny. Very good. I like that.
That was good, Barry. Yeah, good content is key, Alex. And I think that's one of the problems from some of my older videos is the content was...
oh, look, we're missing one.
Oh, is it in there? Hold on, the camera.
I'm like, yeah, we seem to be missing one.
That one's optional.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
So we have a spacer.
The dork disc, Chris called it.
Dork disc, that's exactly what
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I love that.
That's why we were going to leave. We were actually going to
We
buy
should have put
a
it on
special
for
one
him,
for
right?
Bob.
Yeah.
A new one, a pink one.
You'd be proud to have a pink one.
I want the pink one.
Absolutely nothing.
We're missing another. I feel like we're missing another.
Well, there was...
I have it.
everything exploded. There's...
Oh,
Yeah.
No, it's upside down. Isn't it?
no, see, that's the spacer for this.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you.
So what I did here, so if you look,
Yeah, there's slightly.
the
I got
thin
you.
one,
Yep.
a little tiny one, and see, I face that towards me, and that way it's easy to find.
Pro
And
tip.
you always make sure that they're all lined up. They have to all be the same spacing. That's why one of them had two.
Two, yep.
All right, so where's our cap?
I didn't touch it.
So it didn't come with a cap?
Oh, watch out. Excuse me, please.
It did. It
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
did.
right there. Yeah, we need this too. My goodness.
My goodness.
It's upside down.
It serves a purpose. Well, honestly,
No, the spacer.
Chris, the reason why
Thank you, Mary.
um,
Mary is very
we're kind of getting on
mechanical.
this is because
I just want to say, Bob, how lucky you are.
he didn't have
You know,
a
that
dork
Mary is so
disc.
mechanical.
Wait,
So
is
he
that-
kept
is
slipping, and his chain kept
Yes,
going.
See, this
Oh, hold on.
rough edge is where this.
Oh, that's
His
what I
chain
was
kept getting
thinking. I was
caught
thinking.
between the
Yeah.
cassette and the actual spokes.
You know what? I guess
So every time we would ride, it would be a huge
Yeah, I
pain because it would slip out and it would get stuck and we'd have to
So
stop.
what we're gonna do is find
So,
out. Then,
It
see how
definitely
this
serves a
ends?
purpose, but
See how it
I
has like a
also
stop?
agree with
Oh,
Aeryn.
yeah.
You
Sure.
look like a
Doesn't
dork
go
with it.
down.
Right.
So that's usually one of the first things I cut off is the plastic disc.
This is what holds the
gears.
cassette
Yeah,
together.
the cassette.
So this is called the cassette.
This whole thing is the cassette.
This
This is what makes it either easier or
What are you doing,
difficult to pedal.
Yeah.
Right? When you're hitting that little gear thing, it moves
You got
the
that wrench in
derailleur,
there too.
which moves your chain up and down along.
I'm just gonna
the
let Bob
cassette.
explain things he doesn't understand.
Are you
while I
kidding
do all the work.
John, tell me, name one thing that I just said that was inaccurate.
I wasn't listening, honestly. I really wasn't.
Nothing was accurate.
I was working.
Everything I said was
It
accurate.
Chris, this is my buddy Bob. This is his
What's up,
bike.
Chris?
Yeah,
How you doing?
with his nice gloves there.
Welcome aboard.
So he's getting the cassette overhaul. Mary, we replaced Mary's shock on her bike. She has the same bike, but her shock was blown out, so we fixed it.
She rode it
She
so
rode so
hard.
hard.
She did, trying to get away from Bobby.
Oh, I like it. I like it. That's funny.
What is this thing for?
That's how we.
That's how you tighten, so that locks
okay.
into the
Special tool.
special tool. Hello, Bob, Mary, and
I don't know
John.
how hard-
Chris says hello to you guys.
What's up, Chris?
What's up?
Hey.
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 Oh, God. Don't make it weird, guys.
Wait, how do you know how to tighten?
You tighten it.
You just kind of. You don't go too tight.
Yeah.
You just kind of.
John looked at me about 3 times, said, "You know what? I'm gonna answer Bob's question legit."
When you hear the metal ping, that's when you know you've got
when
it right.
it breaks.
Yeah.
And you know you went too tight.
Yeah, when you break the tool, that's how
Can you
you've
clean out
got
that
it.
spring for me and
Yeah,
just
for
clean
sure.
out your action.
Okay, Mary, take this.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
No, that was my bad. Okay, I'm going to switch you to... I put it on new fork and the suspension. Chris, what else did you put on? What kind of fork, Chris? And what kind of bike you rocking?
She's not trying.
Oh, you put a new fork on. There you go. I thought you put it on a new fork and something else on. Oh, that was going to be pretty exciting. Don't make it weird, Bob. Are you taking a selfie?
I
Why are
was
you
trying to
taking a
tell her to
selfie?
stop. I was like, don't do that right now. It's not a
You
good
taking a
time.
selfie of Bob?
Snap.
You gonna snap? Go ahead, Snapchat.
Clean it.
Go ahead.
No,
I
it's
just
okay.
deleted.
This is meta. I deleted Snapchat.
Meta.
too. Yeah, you got to get on Instagram stories. That's where it's at.
Instagram stories. That
Instagram
is where
stories.
it's
The
at.
stories.
Follow Jordan Byron.
Fox 34 Performance Elite. That's a nice shock, man.
Thank you.
Oh God.
I have one of those. Oh no, I have a 36.
36. Yeah.
Which
What- so what
which
is
is bigger than a 34.
I was gonna say. So what do the higher numbers mean on the Fox shocks? Is it
It's a
just?
thicker safety.
So should we put
That
some
makes
grease
sense.
on this? Is that what happens now?
That's the new cassette. Shine a shine. Very cool. I have a 2017 Raleigh Kodak 2. Nice, dude. My first bike was a Raleigh. Somebody's talking.
Can I put grease on this bad boy or what?
Sounds. You should.
What's the matter? I'm sorry.
He wants to know if you
Do I
should
put,
grease
grease on this?
the axle.
Uh,
Axle grease.
you can put a little. Don't go crazy. It's
Yeah.
not really necessary. It's pretty good steel.
I think that's what he's asking, Chris. The stanchion size. John, you've got a 160 travel?
What am I getting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 164 and a 150. Yeah.
32, 34, 36 millimeter. I don't understand. What are you looking for?
I'll call that disregard.
Okay.
Because, you know, everything's so easy to find.
There's the pack. I don't know if we're going to get to the packing part of tonight's festivities. Maybe.
The packing part?
So
Well, I promised that we were going to work on fixing bikes and packing packs because I got my new pack. So
I feel like
that
I
was what I
actually-
was going to do.
I'm
What are you looking for?
trying, it goes this way?
Uh,
I'm trying to think of
no,
it. It goes
opposite.
the other way, right?
Opposite,
Yeah.
correct.
Go to-
Yeah.
Can you give me a hand?
Yeah.
Somehow?
Here we go.
This is hilarious that I can't get this stupid thing off.
What are you trying to get off?
Do you have a lot of problems getting things off, John, or is...
I think it's supposed to go the opposite way too. The spring is supposed to be the wide edge
Oh,
towards the nut.
okay.
Sorry. There you go. Yep, that's right. That's better.
Oh, here, let me help you.
As Mary watches.
What pack? This is the Evoc FR Enduro Black Line. Well, this is the Evoc FR Enduro Black Line. So they literally are. So I have. You got that, Bum?
Yeah.
We've got this on top. Hold
So
on.
just put this on now, John, or what?
There we are.
Okay,
That's me.
Get the, grip on
I'm gonna
first. Where
put
is
this over here for them, so you can keep tabs of them. And this is
Where did the on grip go?
the pack I have. So this is the new one, which I could probably take out of the thing at some point. But this is my old one. So as you can tell, it's quite dirty, and it's seen some miles. So we're gonna. My plan was hopefully to take the stuff out of here and put it in my new shiny yellow one, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. Depends if you guys hang with us. I mean, if you're sticking through this,
You have a really boring.
yeah. I would say, I really hope you guys have a fun Saturday night planned, but we can. Oh God, make this a fun Saturday night. Yeah, Sean, dude, the waist strap is what makes these packs. I love this waist pack. Or I'm sorry,
You can't.
the waist strap. That's it. That's the waist strap right there. Look how friggin' thick that thing
They
is.
do wear.
Yeah, but I bought them at
Same one I got. Mine is black and yellow. Yeah, man, these are awesome. These are fantastic packs. The problem is they're expensive. Yeah, they're an investment. So,
That's right. I remember that.
but back protector integrated, awesome, right? Huge strap there.
Yeah.
Mike, good call, man. I'm sorry about that. Usually I catch it soon enough, but you got it before me. Anyways, yeah, I was saying these things. Oh God, it went right back down. Oh God, don't record.
Oh, Aeryn, you're the best.
All right, it's cookie time. You guys should be back now.
Look at those cookies.
Wow, you made some
Those
huge.
These are massive cookies. Look at these things.
Wow.
Those are ridiculous.
I get the big one.
Is that
Which
how
one?
many
They're
you
all
made?
huge.
Yeah, this is all of
Alright,
it.
well, I'll have like a quarter of one.
Did
Yeah.
your mom have one?
Oh my
She
God.
had part of one.
Holy cow. That's
That's
insane.
awesome.
Who's going to eat all those?
Yeah, there's the big one.
Smash.
Have
That's
a
all right.
Split a half
Some
a cookie.
Some of them are slightly burnt, but
No, no,
they
it's
look
all good.
They do look good. Can I have one, Aaron?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wow, this is delicious.
Aeryn?
Wait, where are you going?
Oh,
What happens to- Okay.
nice and warm. Bobby wants to be on camera, apparently.
I'll put them here.
They're,
Come out here and hang out with us for a
I
little
will,
while.
I just
after,
wanna-
After you
Yeah.
clean the kitchen.
yeah, it needs a lot of milk or a lot of beer.
Wait,
Wait,
I think we're going to do a lot of beer.
cookies, now I have to clean the kitchen?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's life. That's horrible. I know.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
Thank
Totally
you.
agree.
Delicious.
That the yellow pack is going to get dirty as hell, but honestly, I really don't care. I'm okay with that.
What are you doing with your old pack?
This is a hot swap.
He's gonna sell it to Bobby Hughes.
Really?
Did you
I'm
buy my
not
old pack?
sure. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't use a pack that big. Like, I don't.
It's a lovely pack, though.
I'm not really. I don't have as
If
much
you
stuff.
use the pack like that,
I have all the things I'm supposed to have.
It's awesome, yeah.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Okay, tell me.
I could put SpongeBob on it.
If you used a pack like that and you felt how nice the hip belt feels,
Well,
on the
that's
pack,
yeah.
It is
I can
really
see
nice,
that.
yeah.
You would use
It's
that pack.
fantastic.
That'd be like
yeah.
my old
Phenomenal.
Boy
Yeah.
Scout days.
Like that's the
It makes
value of a
sense.
pack like that because I know you're gonna laugh.
Is that the smallest version of that pack?
Protect your pack.
version of that pack.
No, wait, John's is bigger.
Where's
your pack?
No, I have the larger one and
Yeah.
the smaller.
Oh,
Where's your back right now?
It's probably right in his house. Aaron knows. It's right next to
because
that.
you're like it's like where's the
wood paper.
greenish one?
They're both
Your
the same.
back is important.
Mary said your back is important.
That's why I want that, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with John's back?
Nothing.
It's tightness.
It's fine.
Your spine. You want your
No, I
screw.
said he's fine.
I'm spineless.
That's what I heard. This is incredible.
They really are.
Oh,
So
since
we're talking packs, here's John's pack. So which one was this, John? Do you know?
That's
The
the
model?
10. That's the 10 liter.
It's a 10-liter.
FR light race.
Here we go. So this is if you're looking for an option The black line is killer. It's a 16 liter. That's correct. This one, do you know the size of this one?
No, that's a 10 liter.
It's a 10 liter. Okay, so this is a 10 liter.
Protector.
Still got the back protector
And
integrated.
I have a 20 liter one like that too,
Yeah.
but it was a little.
So
too
clearly
big.
skinnier. Like if you look at that compared to. Here, let me switch.
It's not
Yours
amount of
is
water,
16.
it's
Mine's a 16,
the
correct.
amount of volume of the backpack.
Here is the. This is the 16
Yours
liter.
is a 2 liter water.
got a fat-
like,
Fat guy.
but like his is
And this
10
isn't even
liters
fully
of, like,
fully
stuff
packed out.
of space.
Right. So this one definitely is a little thinner. But it's still, the nice thing is it still has the huge hip belt.
So it's an awesome hip belt and an awesome back protector.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
How did you find that, John? It's like something
Very
for
immature.
you? Or did Ryan?
Ryan
Schlager.
Schlager. That's our Super Trail 20 liter. Yeah, Sean. John also has the 20 liter version as well. When we did Moab, the whole enchilada, that was the big motivating factor
Sorry
for
about that.
getting those. That's okay. Yeah, they're awesome, guys. Invest. Honestly, if there's one thing you can put your money into. Backpack is probably
Besides
solid.
Jordan buy one from YouTube.
Hey! I heard about that guy. Yeah, Chris, the waistband is so comfortable. You looking for it?
I'm just
You
doing
take
it.
it. That's fine. This camera's like been all over the place. So where are we at, gentlemen, with the bike? The people want an update. At least I think they do.
We're doing well. We're about 90% down.
90% done?
I don't know if I would go there. Yeah.
95%
I
done?
love that Mary knows more about it. She's not even working on the bike. Like,
Mary's like,
I don't
no,
think
we're not even
done.
close to 90% done.
90% done?
Yeah,
I never realized Bob was so done.
yeah.
We're missing a tire. That's
We're
no
missing-
big deal.
Alright, well, okay, Mary, you shouldn't have talked. You should have just sat there.
Have I ever been going downhill and my brakes decide to take a dump on me? I've definitely had it where my rear brakes, I just replaced them with, what were your old brakes, John? SLX?
Yes.
SLX, and there must be some air in the lines or something, so if it gets rowdy and I grab them, I'll grab them and not have them not be there. So I assume that's what you're talking about, but
That's why they're free.
that's why they're free, yeah. He replaced them because they were problematic, so I got them. But they were way better than the ones I had.
They could be bled and they'll probably be okay.
They could be, yeah. I just haven't done it yet, as usual. My stuff.
but we haven't
By the way,
Done
guys,
that all the way, have we?
there's a lot of cookies.
Oh my god.
My next
Yeah,
cookie.
you like that.
Oh.
No, I'm just cutting the things. It's a big deal. Calm down.
Why
I'm
didn't
going
you
to
tell me
TWE in October.
I feel like you're so tense.
I don't know what TWE is, dude. Do you guys know what TWE is?
TWE?
Yeah. Oh, the whole enchilada. Dude. Yeah. Dude. In October. That's when we went.
It was amazing.
That was good. It was good. Hopefully the weather works out. Have you ever, Sean, have you ever done whole enchilada yet? Or is it your first time? Because it's pretty nuts. And the $80 bike you got off of Craigslist. Well, Alex, that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get the cable tension right, and then.
I'm putting this down.
Alright, so let's just.
You don't need to see me stuffing my face.
I feel like basically.
You're basically done.
Well,
The wheel is optional. You don't need the wheel on. Really. That's the status for the back there. That's what the back of the bike looks
I
like.
like silver.
you did or never?
I don't like the silver.
I don't like the silver
I don't
look
like
either.
silver
Yeah.
either. That's why I want some black wheels.
So Sean, it's his first time in the whole enchilada. Would you give him? What would you tell him?
Endurance is important.
Endurance.
Bring food.
Bring a lot of food. Yeah. Not a lot of food.
Not a lot of food, but
Yeah.
bring food.
Bring food. Yeah.
That's tight. Yeah. I'll hold the
Hold that.
Okay. There you go.
Obviously, be ready for the unexpected.
Yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong.
Yeah.
I got it. You're riding for, it could go anywhere from, if it's a good day and you're really cranking and you're with a fast group of people, you could get it done in 4 hours. But
Yep.
that's a really fast
That's a
4
fast
hours.
group. Yeah.
You're probably looking at about 6 to 8 hours. And if somebody rips their derailleur off on mile 6 and you have to convert it to a single speed, then it's going to take a lot longer. It's going to take like 9.5 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's still awesome.
Yeah. It's an amazing trip.
And the last 8 miles are without a doubt the best mountain biking I have ever done in my whole life.
Yeah. Same. another thing I'll say is be prepared for it to be friggin' cold at the top in the start. So, as you're packing your gear, Moab in October is still pretty warm, but plan on it being around freezing or below freezing. And make sure you just think about it, because you won't think about that for the rest of your days, but definitely think about that for the whole enchilada morning. I assume you're also going to do like Slick Rock, any of the other signature trails that you have planned, Sean?
Well, it's probably got like 2 or 3. Oh, there's a few.
Oh yeah, they're going to take care of you. Yeah,
they'll pick one you want.
Yeah, you're going to see all the good stuff, I'm sure. What do you use to make your thumbnails? I use this program called Sketch for OS X. It's really expensive. I have it because I have it for work, and it's not really made for doing those kind of thumbnails. I think most guys would use Photoshop. I don't have Photoshop, so I just use that other thing. So yeah, nothing too crazy there. Just a basic image editing program. I don't know what they're doing over there. It's like a meeting of the minds. Look at these guys.
I haven't gloves on.
What are you doing? Oh, your chain.
You want me to take it off while you're... No, it's all good. Okay. Oh, I have the gloves on. I'm just talking. Is it possible?
I don't know Photoshop. I use Pixlr and Snapseed. Yeah, Pixlr. Yeah, I've heard of that. I haven't heard of Snapseed. The GIMP is also usually pretty good for image editing software.
There's
like
one.
Are there any cookies left? Can I have the red rag, please?
Well, I like cookies.
The cookies are delicious.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
I can't cook it.
So Aeryn said the whole enchilada took him around 6.5 hours all told, moving for around 5, but I'm old. But that's all right, Aeryn. I mean,
I'm old too.
What?
Yeah, we're all old.
Jordan's not old.
I'm old.
I'm not old. Am I old?
Aeryn's not old.
Aaron's not old.
You're the
Yeah.
least old.
Yeah. The
Well,
Tube Buddy custom thumbnail. I've never heard of Tube Buddy custom thumbnail, Alex, but I'll have to check that out.
Hey Jordan, if you get bored, you could maybe perhaps talk about the proper way to, set or angle a seat.
I don't know how to figure that out.
No.
I honestly, there's I don't know about everybody else, but adjusting seats,
It's
like
a huge
angles,
process.
is probably one of my least favorite things to do on a bike. It's terrible.
You put it through the derailleur first. And then
Slow and fell off. Yeah, man. Aeryn, I took some pretty good falls on the whole enchilada. Not as good as my buddy Ryan. If you want to go to Ryan Schlagic's channel, I think if you go to my sidebar, he's linked in the side of channels that I
It's
follow.
a highly dramatic fall.
It is a highly dramatic fall, but he went off pretty freaking good.
Or you're just-
It's in the middle of one of his really super long videos. Or it's not in the middle; it's towards the end, right? Because that's when he falls.
It's a new technique.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And honestly,
Figure eight.
his videos
technique
are
is gonna really help him.
it's good to check out
Boss people
for good stuff. See everything. Group of 12. That should be 6 hours. That sounds good. Again, assuming no one eats shit and dies, which definitely could happen.
Nice work. Hey, you just knocked all your stuff all over the floor.
Well, it's weird that you just left everything in the middle of,
That's how we operate, Bob.
That's how the big boys do it, Bob. Why don't you go kick the master link around over there?
It's probably something that helps YouTubers make better content. Just one of the features it has, and it's free. Sweet. That's pretty cool. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. How's that B cam looking? That's looking pretty good around the hair.
Yeah, when you ride as hard as I do, it's hard to not, do that kind of thing.
Actually, when you let your bike corrode
Alright.
in a wet garage as much as you do.
Well, Jordan, we can't choose our
Well, no.
income level to buy a house.
I feel like we
Oh,
need
yes, 'cause look at my house.
we need the cookie cam. Hold on.
Yeah, look, you have a 3-car garage.
It's built a 3-car garage.
Well, I don't know that.
Give me those flyers.
Obviously.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, this master.
definitely. I mean, if you're probably renting your bike out there. If not, yeah, bring this is the cookie cam. Oh, you just mess this up.
Yep.
I honestly,
Where's the
whole enchilada and Moab is when I started riding higher pressures in general.
They're right in front of your face.
No, not toast.
I'm not a huge difference.
My fingers are getting numb.
If you're with a group of 12 people, though, I don't know if you need to bring extra tubes. I mean, as long as everyone has an extra tube, you're going to be fine. And you're riding similar tire sizes.
Not the ones.
Do you remember when we met that guy, John, in Hazard County?
Who had like the smashed up.
He literally, like, he rolled up to us and he would just mess up.
Your pants or your...
And remember he had a flat. That's why he stopped. And he had already used his spare tube. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, guy was.
Yeah, he was a disaster.
He was a mess, and his group left him. That was the worst part. So like he started with a group, but then they like kind of took off, so he was all by himself.
That's lame.
Oh. Well. Don't leave your riders behind.
It's a short cage. Do I have too many links in there?
I really want to do something, but I don't know if I should.
All right, then don't.
No. What's
I
the
don't
answer?
know if I should.
Andrew Hanneman didn't end up like Seth. I don't know who Andrew Hanneman is. But it's definitely not cool to leave people behind. Who's Andrew Hanneman, Alex? Maybe I'm just not. Andrew Hanneman, you that gets through, my friend. Moderations be damned, dude. I love it. Andrew, how are you, buddy? I'm sorry. Oh. Andrew, I'm such an asshole. You literally said I run 35 PSI, and then I was like, I don't know who Andrew Hanneman is. Yeah, I think Alex is making reference to the fact that Seth folded his tire and then messed his wrist up. And if he was running 35 PSI, he probably wouldn't have folded his tire.
So my KMC chain, as it comes stock, is that going to be too long?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to adjust it.
You'll have to cut it. You have to
Cut it with like a Dremel. Cut it with a Dremel. Isn't
many-
that how you guys
I
shorten
guess
your
how many
chains with the
links
Dremel?
I take out of this? No, not necessarily.
no, because this has already been adjusted.
For my bike.
So you'll just have to figure out what this has for links and then sort of match it. Every chain is a little different.
Are you guys tubeless or tube? I think you're tubeless.
Both
Oh.
No, tubes.
So he's tubes.
Bad wheels.
Yeah.
I need some new wheels, for sure.
Is it the wheels that are messing up or the tires?
Well, I'd say the wheels are not tubeless, right? Like the wheels aren't set up to be tubeless.
So you can't seat them easily?
I cannot seat them easily. So I mean, I have seated them, and they've come undone and back and forth a few times. So I just put tubes in them for now.
Yeah.
Until I get some real wheels.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Tubeless is, I miss it.
You can't bring myself to tubeless. Why not, Chris?
Tubeless is awesome.
Yeah.
Tubeless is awesome.
Is
So
that the
are
Moab
cookies.
dude?
Dang.
No.
What backpack is this?
It's my new one.
That's a nice looking backpack.
Alex, I'll go check it out, man. I was setting my cheap hardtail Excalibur up as a 1x, and instead of taking the chain off, I cut the front derailleur off with a Dremel.
What's those pliers again? Those snap ring pliers?
Why'd you do that, Andrew? Was that like faster? Yeah, I like Aaron's suggestion is don't shorten your chain, just put a bigger front chain ring on, so it makes you stronger.
There you go.
Right? I like that.
Marathoner. I don't need to be stronger.
Yeah, marathoner. Look at this guy, Mr. Humble here.
Yeah, Everyone could always be stronger.
I've always run tubes and never had a problem. I mean, yeah.
Well, no, I don't have a problem.
He doesn't have a problem,
But I
yeah.
have run tubeless, and I've seen the light.
Yeah.
And I've appreciated the grip and the flexibility. So
It is nice. And there's nothing better than having like Dynaplugs and, messing up your tire and then just going and patching it and rolling out, instead of having to take the whole wheel off, take the tire off, take the tube out, put the new tube in, get it all
that's
nice
a
and pretty.
thing, yeah.
The chain breaker?
No.
You put my cookie
Oh, yeah.
on your dirty rag?
Yeah.
Is this good? We guys like this?
I'm the one eating it. What are you worried about?
Is that good angle? Whoa.
That's some fun
He's
shit
breaking
right
the
there.
chain right there. I feel like I don't have the best angle. Maybe we'll switch to.
Pass it down.
I don't have it doesn't have a long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's breaking the chain right now, so that we can shorten it. Sean is tubeless for life.
Tubeless for life? Is that what you
Tubeless for
said?
life. Yeah.
I just want to know if when he typed it, did he say tubeless with a 2?
No.
Because then that would be legit.
No.
Wow, these cookies are delicious.
The cookies are really good. Well, I mean, when you put a stick and a half of butter in them, it's hard to go wrong, right? That's really the problem. You guys got to use these the little metal thing to hold your chain together. That's where it's at. Does that have a name?
Yeah, it's called a bent coat hanger.
A bent coat hanger. I got about 15 patches between two tubes. That's right, Barry. That's what you end up with. Am I holding this, Bob?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I gotta go use the facilities. Too many beers. Not enough working. Just make sure you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
If you want to switch to the
I don't
other one,
want to switch.
okay. Well, that means you're on camera.
We're on John. John, say hi.
John?
Hi.
Oh God.
Good work, John.
Anybody seen John's video with Mary?
John's video, Mary's Ghost.
Yeah.
John's video with Mary also. Look at Mary in the background. Very engaged behind John. Look at saying hi. There you go. Mary, how would you describe your sort of introduction to mountain biking?
See, it's not as easy, is it?
Oh my God! All right, Mary. Listen, Mary is an excellent mountain bike rider for being recently introduced into the activity.
Yeah.
And she's now purchased her own mountain bike, which is incredible. And she's enjoyed several rides on that until, her shock gave way. But we've now replaced your shock. Are you not excited to get back out on the trails?
It'll be good with that.
Yeah? What do you enjoy about mountain biking?
And what will it be when the new shock is on? Will it be more what?
Comfortable.
More
No,
comfortable.
it'll be more bouncy. Or didn't you say
Yeah.
bouncy or flexy?
Bouncy, yeah. Just not hard.
Not
Like
hard.
rock.
You're not. So you would not be a hardtail enthusiast.
No. Nope.
And what do you like most about mountain biking?
Just being outside.
I get to spend time with you.
But you could be outside without mountain biking. So, what draws you to
No,
mountain
but it's
biking?
like different. I don't go walking in the woods.
You don't go walking in the woods.
No.
So you enjoy mountain biking more than hiking.
Not necessarily. I just don't hike a lot.
Yeah, Mary Monahan, ladies and gentlemen. John, how's the bike going?
It's going pretty good.
That's a pretty sexy looking cassette. And, ooh, look at that. That is a fatherly, paternal face right there I just saw. Thank God Jordan Byron's back.
Oh God, what is there? Like 2 people in the feed now?
No, we did a little interview with Mary, but it was...
And Barry definitely went to the John Northway School of Humor.
Oh
yeah.
So Mary, how's everything?
Oh wait. Okay,
Okay.
I'm back. Everyone. Everything's okay now. Oh, that's the other way.
What do you want? Do you want it, or do you want me to keep it on John?
There's nothing happening right now, so I'll take that. So what did you talk about? I mean,
We
I'm
asked
the
a
guy
little
who missed out, so you don't have to
No,
recap for
we
me.
asked Mary how she got into mountain biking
Yeah.
and how she feels about it.
Yeah.
I didn't really say anything.
And she didn't really say anything.
Okay, so a great interviewee. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Absolutely. She's at least as good as me.
Yeah.
Ready.
You
Sorry,
were-
Aaron. I don't think they knew to check that the stream would go down. So Alex was asking, how do you make good channel art? I'm assuming you mean like the banner. You want to? It's I don't know. That one took me a while to figure out. It was just like trial and error. I run 2.6 tires, and will tubeless work? And would it be beneficial? 2.6 tires? Yeah, you could definitely go tubeless with 2.6s, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got two
Yeah. I think it would be beneficial, dude. It definitely gets more compliancy when you're in the corners.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it definitely should. Hold on.
The short cage just looks so different.
Well, you'll see it more here. Once, but I gotta get it adjusted.
Looks good. Which I should really. Sorry, guys. Kind of want to get you on the other side. Hang with me now.
Now look at this. You said that to be like the max, right? They have to like.
Yeah, so now I'm setting this side, so
This is more interesting. This is where all the good stuff's happening.
So you have to set the hanger to be just on the inside of the. That's right.
yeah, so you basically want to have this so that it goes to the right length.
I could be like this. Yeah.
Because if you
Chris,
go
I think
too
you definitely
far,
should.
then it'll push it,
Yeah, well,
past.
that's what. Yeah, right.
and that's what that stupid little dork ring's protects against, but
Alex's MTV Yum Yums monitor.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha.
Oh,
that was good.
God. Oh my God.
Maybe I'll finish this go.
They were over there for a while, but then you took them.
What are you looking for?
Oh, there you go. He's looking for the Allen wrenches.
I believe
Still waiting outside?
I believe I broke my Allen.
That is kind of a bummer, dude. So many. I can't. Can you read what Joseph said? I'm upside down.
Yeah, Joseph?
Trail features.
Oh. So many sounds coming from this stream. Joseph, you're welcome for the opportunity.
We're making it happen. We have cookies and beer. What more could you want? And bikes, I guess. Bikes are there too.
And Mary.
And Mary's here. We should get the Mary cam. Am I in your way, Bob?
The Mary cam. Mary, you're on.
We don't need a Mary cam. Mary's like, take that camera off of me right now. Most of them human. That's right.
What did you say?
He said most of them human, Chris.
John's Bike Shop, Cheshire, Connecticut.
Don't say where he lives, man. You
I
might
didn't
not
say
want
what
that.
his address was. I didn't give a number or a street.
It'd be like the Spanx.
There's tens of thousands of residents of Cheshire. John's
Yeah.
but one.
Spanx Uzis. Are these the Uzis?
No, they're not Uzis.
What are they? Just Spanx?
Spikes.
Spanx Spike?
Yep.
They're a little stiffer. They're nice. They're nice things.
The cookies are delicious.
I know. I like how working with cookies.
Joseph's, Alex is asking how your thumbnail's coming. Those pedals look like they would hurt if taking a shinner. Yes?
Well, they would.
They
I wear shin
no,
guards.
they absolutely do. That's why we wear shin guards to
And knee
protect
pads.
ourselves and knee pads.
I
Well,
kind of need to stand there to.
okay,
adjust
tell
the
him.
bike.
Tell him.
No, you're right here.
Yeah, is that better? Now it's mostly your ass. Come on. All right. I can't.
No one wants to see.
I can't in good conscience let you guys watch John's. But
I don't want to get everybody excited.
oh god, or throwing up, massive throw up. There we go. This is way more interesting, anyways. Mike, what's up, dude? Would have any of you guys, girls, ever ridden BMX or plan anytime soon asking for a friend?
I don't.
I have never.
The old asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Here,
See
you
right
can
through
go
that,
on
Mike.
being perfect.
We see right through that. We know what you're really doing. I don't know.
You guys are kind of getting in my way. So
What do you need, John?
stop that. I need to.
I don't know. I guess I'm not opposed to riding BMX. I guess I would at some point, but
That's a horrible shot.
yeah, because it's of John.
Oh.
BMX or park racing, yeah. I mean, I don't know. If I had a buddy who did it, who would take me and show me around, I probably would.
And give me the bike.
And let me borrow a bike, yeah. I probably would. You got me, I'm the friend. There you go, Mike. You show me around. Are you from Connecticut, Mike? Trumbull and Bethel are great parks. There's a bike park in Trumbull?
Yep.
There you go. I learn new things.
Bethel,
Florida.
huh?
Yeah. For BMX, right, Chris. Chris, do you go to the park? So the problem is, Bob, I'm sure you got a great camera angle, but you're blocking this other one. Here, I'll switch. It's fine. You're going to be the primary camera.
Me?
No, not with that shot. Whoop. Look at that.
Oh, my.
Racetracks have borrow bikes. Ooh. Oh, sweet, dude. I'll check it out. So what are you doing now, John? You're very quiet.
You're very focused. You're not
Yeah.
quiet. You're focused. I'm making my bike the best it can be. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Well, I'm just
You're just what?
adjusting the limits and.
The limits.
You talk about the limits? Like, what do you adjust specifically on a derailleur?
Would you say
I'm adjusting the high and low limit screws.
Would you say you're taking it to the limit? Chris, I feel like I'm too old for that shit too, man. I don't know. I mean, I see these guys like do this stuff and then they like fall and they just get right back up, and I would probably be on the ground crying for like half an hour. I don't know. Why don't you show the bike in his freaking face? Jeez.
You like kidding me? You guys want to look at John working hard?
This is
it doesn't happen very often, so the fact that we have this on camera.
He's wasted. He's working on his bike, wasted. He doesn't even know what he's doing, and he's operating the camera. I should take this away from him.
You're welcome. You got a lot of great shots there, Jordan.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm like into the artistry, like John's face with the gruff and the, you know what I mean? Like him, the strain, working on the bike. Like, this is some significant stuff.
Straw poll from the chat is: do you enjoy Bob's camera work, or do you think he is wasted? Oh God. Do you think I should take the camera away from him?
I think you should.
I mean, versus Monday work calls again. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's asking because I recently found a nostalgic BMX from my childhood that I picked up and attempted to ride. Terribly fast. Yeah.
So you're basically using the two screws to set the maximum and the minimum.
So you have a 10-speed shifter that's timed to a 10-speed derailleur.
Yep.
So
yeah, I feel like I would terribly fail. Period.
Low,
yep.
And then you set your tension.
How do you know what
I'm gonna switch to the Bob cam. I didn't get a feedback, so I'm gonna guess he's doing okay.
It's not, but it is.
Although Sean did say no comment, which I think, Sean, I know what you mean.
A certain amount of clearance between like this cog and the bottom of the cassette. It's a little bit of a feel.
We'll do his experience.
You've still got one giant one left.
Well, we'll work on it.
Yeah, it's time.
Give it a few months.
Yeah.
Is this thing still being used?
Oh, I'm gonna switch it over. It doesn't have to be.
No.
I moved the camera a little closer to everybody. Mary, is this thrilling for you? This is your first bike day, right? Oh no, we did your setup day. Second.
I think longer though.
This one's longer? I don't know. I don't think so.
No?
No, thank you. No.
You want to like participate in the
live stream?
Would you like to participate in the live stream? Everyone likes a live participant.
Does anyone have any questions for Mary? Mary will answer your questions live on the stream as she's eating a cookie. She's eating a massive cookie.
Expert rookie mountain biker.
We can ask her about why she thought there was ice in her shoe when she went through the water.
I bet there was ice though.
There might have been. There mightn't.
Jordan broke through ice.
I did break through
Jordan
ice.
broke through ice.
And it got in my shoe.
It slammed into her shoe. It's possible. I appreciate you guys. I gotta go. Mike, dude, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a fun time. Have fun with your BMX bike if you ever take it out again. I understand you might not want to, but good stuff.
It's still raining out.
I don't think
It's
so.
supposed to rain all night, isn't it?
Can you open the middle door, please?
I could.
Wait, what are you taking a shot of?
Mary?
Oh.
Well, we were talking to Mary.
Yeah.
So I took it. I was taking a shot.
No, I'm gonna turn that off. Keep doing that.
Is it raining out, John?
Are you excited for the warm season coming up, Mary? Hold on, let me switch to the full camera.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about it?
I'm excited for no snow and less mud and warmer weather.
And what are your goals for this year?
To get my butt out of the seat.
Butt out of the seat.
All right.
And are you going on a night ride? Oh, I think Sean maybe is asking in general for going on a night ride. I don't. No, it's raining here, Sean. It's pretty crappy and it's getting cold too.
Can you give me a favor? Can you please? Yes. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty outside.
It's illegal.
I'm gonna close the
It's
garage
okay.
door.
It's an illegal.
What?
I just have
What's
John
illegal
English.
about
Is that weird?
Oh no. I got a mountain.
You ever done that before, John? Okay.
Like I got this weird one.
Can you come here for a second?
I could.
Can you just hold this right here?
Why do you have to hold that?
I don't know why, because you gave it to me to hold it, so I'm just holding it. I don't know.
It doesn't have to be on Mary. Like John is doing all the work. It should be on John.
Have you eaten all of the parts of that?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You ate that whole cookie?
Why would you eat all of the parts of that? What?
Because I'm an evil person.
Aeryn.
I got you your beer, okay?
Alright.
That's your
I
beer.
made you cookies.
You should be happy.
You're right. Aaron, I apologize.
Yeah,
You did very great work tonight.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Can I take this camera? We have been live for 2 hours, and I feel like we are not any closer to actually finishing this build. I will
Actually,
happily...
very close to being done.
The content.
We're done.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're just about done.
Okay. I was going to wrap it up because we just almost hit 2 hours, but I guess we're going to keep it going. We're almost done.
Feel free to be done.
Feel free to be done? Okay. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Saturday night. It's almost 10 o'clock on the East Coast, so it should be good. But everyone is having fun, Chris says. I get it. But John's got a cookie sitting out of his mouth there, and it's just disgusting.
Well, I'm eating.
Yeah.
Can I get something to drink?
Any of the beers.
So we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming. Like I said before, and I'm just gonna do this one more time just because I love it so much. Hold on. Do 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 do. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out again, and we will see you next time. And stay tuned. We might actually do an off-camera tomorrow, even though I was wrong. I said we wouldn't. We might actually do one. So, good night.
Ciao. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, guys
Sasha.
and ladies. Bye.
Hey.
Everyone else say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, everybody. Bye.